right, welcome back to the Not As Fast channel, guys. I'm trying something terrible right now. I was in the middle of uploading a video that's taking way too long, and I'm going live and uploading a video at the same time. So let me know if you're having any troubles with the feed. Hopefully it's working. We're more than halfway done on it, and hopefully it's working. But anyway, say hello to Ren and Stimpy, Powder Toast Man, Log TV, and Choo Choo. And let's get started. And of course, Gimli and Charlie Brown and yeah, whatever, everything. And we're crooked once again. So, Bob the Knife Junkie, this is Knives Fast KFLive number 109. And Bob the Knife Junkie will be joining us tonight. As you guys know, Marianne from TRM was not able to, a couple days ago, let me know she was not going to be able to make it. And that's fine. We'll get her on another time. And in the meantime, Bob is filling in. And then next week will be Ben from Jack Wolf Knives because we got a drop coming up for the big bro Jack. And so there are a lot of people. Matter of fact, I let Tim be my introduction person here. Maddie T's in here. Alice, Alicord, Paracord is here. Craig Wilkes, Dan B, Will B, who is a channel member. Let's see, Freak Show, another channel member, and good buddy Rusty Knife Lover, who I hope is doing great. Channel member Keith the Knife Freak, another channel member. Keith is all raring to go. Stacy's Bolstered Blades. Here, let me put my microphone where it's supposed to be. Stacy, thank you. Good to have you here, moderator. And of course, Tim B and Freak Show and Keith are all awesome mods. And then we have Craig Wilkes and Manny Z. Hello. Marcos Gamma. Awesome. Craig Wilkes. I said that already. We'll say Craig Wilkes twice. Radio Geek and El Cap. Hello. Good to see you. So lots and lots of folks in here already. Are you guys okay on the stream? Is everything okay? Hopefully my internet's doing okay. Everybody let me know. Can you hear? Can you see? Is everything good? Please let me know. Somebody may have already said it. Bob's an upgrade. There you go. I will not tell her. Mike Reese, hello. There you go. Yeah, I don't know, but I dropped it at 5 o'clock, Mike. Come on, man. That was 2 hours and 48 minutes ago. Sheesh. But very cool. Nobody's telling me. Okay, all good on my end. All right, cool. I got one. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, I'm fidgeting with a knife over here. This just came in. You guys, since there's 25 of you in here, you get a preview. This is the Hoback Quayback, Hoback Quayback button lock. Just came in. This thing is ridiculous. I did an unboxing, and that's what's uploading. It'll be up tomorrow. You're slacking? No, you're good, Mike. I'm just messing with you. And look, guys, a front flipper that I can front flip. It does take a little bit of wrist, and I'm still getting used to the button. The button's a little high up here, and it is flat to the knife, so I'm just getting used to the position of the button, but it's not that big of a deal. It works. Let's see, but it's beautiful. If you want one, be ready. The Quist Vanish X Blue Creek Knives Edition goes live on April 5th at 10, only 10 of each color available. Very cool. What time are they going on sale on the 5th? Yeah, thank you, Stacy. That's good to know. Blue plastic cutlery is overrated. Oh my goodness. Are you trying to start a fight, Sharp Guy? Sharp Guy's trying to start a fight, y'all. Boomer talk. Thank you, Budget Blade Reviews. They're going after me already, and we just started. We just begun, and they're already going after me. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. I kind of deserve it, though. I kind of deserve it, and it's okay. It's okay. 2 p.m. Eastern time, guys, is when those Quist Vanishes will go on sale. Yeah, I literally just sat down because I got a little bit of a crisis. I noticed we had bad rain and then really bad wind on Saturday night. And I noticed I've got a bunch of Leland cypresses lining my yard, between my yard and the neighbor's yard, like 8 or 9 of them. And they're super tall. And I noticed one of them was leaning a little. And then I saw you yesterday, and I'm like, oh, it's leaning a little. It's still fine. And I guess I should have took care of it yesterday. I just went out there a few minutes ago, and it's leaning a lot. And you can see where the ground is kind of cracking, where the roots are starting to, yeah. The only thing keeping it from falling is another tree. Thankfully, it's far enough away from the house and everything else. But I moved some cars down away from it, and moved a basketball goal and a couple other things. Hurt myself, cut my back of my neck. The basketball goal came down on me. All kinds of fun. So yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to be dealing with. So I moved the cars in hopes that if it falls, we won't be trapped in the morning. But we'll see. Hey, Dan B, tree stabbing Troy. I deserve it all. I deserve it all, Mr. Troy. You can stab a tree with this one. I'm telling you right now, you could stab a good old tree. I love this Tanto, man, with that rounded belly on the end there. This is a fantastic blade shape. Very, very nice. I'm excited, and the action is dope, man. This thing is so good. Yeah, I mean, again, the location of the button is still a bit of a challenge for me because it's such a big knife and it's way up here. So I just gotta get used to that. Hey, Todd Carr. Hey, Tim S. What is going on? Michael Morgan. What is going on, my friend? Gone awry. Dr. Drew, dude. I'm trying to remember. Somebody asked me right before I came on here. I didn't get to answer them. Somebody asked me a question. Let's see who it was so I can remember to answer them when I see them. All right, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? Yeah, I was working on it, Illuminati. Everything is plugged in. So can you guys hear me or not? I don't understand what's happening. Anybody? Can you guys hear me? I think it's still not working. Give me a minute. All right, how about now? Can you guys hear me? How about now? How about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I unplugged a stupid charging cable and I did not unplug the microphone. The microphone is still plugged in, but I guess I must have bumped it and it didn't like that. So are we good or are we not good? Let me know now. Can you hear me now? Good. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So let's do a pocket check before Bob gets in here. We got about 5 or 10 minutes before he gets in here. So let's go ahead and do a pocket check. And man, this is bad. I don't understand what's it's working, but everything got messed up and I don't even know how. All right, so I think we're good. All right, you guys, there we go. Victorinox Pioneer X, Hogue Ritter Mini RSK MK1 G2, excuse me, Mark 1 G2 in CPM MagnaCut and carbon fiber for Rusty. Yeah, you guys laugh all you want, G-Ball. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Probably drop something, probably so. SOG Pentagon XR. I'm going to go over here for Robert Hunter. Hey, Robert Hunter. Hey, Dang Ross. Crispy Critter. G-Ball Tech. Very cool. Jimbo and Hedgehog for Michael Morgan. Very cool. Grimsmo Norseman, Ferrum Forge Aluris, and the PJ Pants. Still homesick. Sorry, Will. I know several people that are sick right now. That's not good. My card opinion, Bug Out, Benny's Clip, Venom Jack, Forest, Freak Show Hank, Olight, I5R, Leatherman Charge Plus, Log and Jotter Notebook, and multiple tactile turn pins for Freak Show, who's the channel member. Matisfaction. I'm always having fun. Strider 0.75 and a titanium Nazca for Carco. Very cool. Finch 1929 and a Finch Hatfield for somebody. It's going off the screen. Radio Geek. Very cool. Kubi Bellis from You Good Sir, along with the Pinion. All right, 2 pinions so far. An Ace of Spades slider for Budget Blade Review. I see you, Bob. I'll be right there. Tim B, Concept Fenrir in Damascus, Tactile Knife Rockwall, Refine EP1, Victorinox Classic SD, Easter Edition, and an Olight i3T carbon fiber. Very cool, Tim B. And it jumped. CMB Predator, Black and White Kaiser Deviant, and just added a Wee Roxy 1 for Mike Reese. Awesome. Carrying the white Penguin. You mean penguin or penguin? Is there a penguin? I don't know what that is, Dr. Drew. Pinion and Penguin. Very cool for Stacy's Bolster Blades. Very cool, Stacy. Yo, Jimbo, please, says Michael Morgan. Oh, it was a Jumbo. I'm sorry. Yo, Jumbo. My fault. Casey dropped the sound. Yes, I dropped it. Miguron Moyarl for Mid-Missouri. That is a great budget knife. Todd Begg, Astio, the new H. Okay, is that the budget version, Louis? Carried my Nimble X and the Kaiser Mad Tanto for David Helka. Appalachian Jack and a pair of 2 for Dean P, another channel member. Moyarl with Skiffs and MXG Clip. Modus Works Wrapped for Marisol. Jade Pinion, 5-1, 420. Awesome. Archbishop 2 for Gone Awry. Awesome. And it jumped. Hey, O-Tip. Not feeling well. I'm sorry, brother. Hope you get feeling better soon. Spartan Knives Viking Harzy in the pocket for Urban Woodsman. Hello, sir. All right. My card opinion for My Card of Monday for Keith and I Freak. Jade Pinion. I already read that one, but that's good because I'm making sure I didn't miss any. All right. I'm coming, Bob, I swear. Civivi Conspirator, Circulus, Fixed Blade Elementum, Mini Elementum, Kaiser Titanium, T1, Rapids, Sheepdog XL, Towser K, and Doman, Beyond EDC Nighthorse, Boker Kalashnikov, Essie Azula, and a Olight Baton 3 Pro Max, all for Dopey. Trying to trick the Cosmos into letting me win a blue plastic knife. There you go. Olight Warrior Mini 2, Vosted Raccoon, Olight Opin Pro, and Otical 2 Mini Pry, all for Tim S. Hey, Tim. Awesome. I got all those. Oh, G-Ball's trying to figure out his audio issues. All right, I'm going to bring Bob in here, and then we'll finish up. Everybody say hello to our friend, Bob, the Knife Junkie.
Hey, how's it going, Casey?
Bob, I am
and
psycho
everybody.
right now, man. I have a tree that's about to fall in my yard, I don't know about you, but we had those heavy winds the other night.
Yeah.
And it was leaning a little, and now it's leaning a lot.
Oh,
so,
God. Is
and
it
I don't
leaning
have it.
towards the house?
No. It's down a ways, but it's leaning where my son's basketball goal was. So we had to move that. And then I put my cars on the other side of down the driveway so that we won't get trapped in. But I don't even have a working chainsaw right now. So I'm going to have to borrow one from my father-in-law probably tomorrow or something. But it's all good. I whacked myself back here with the basketball goal, and yeah, so but I'm here now, so it's all good.
Yeah,
All right,
man.
all right, I'm gonna read a couple more. Leland Phil's got Greenbone Rustlock, OGK Rhino V2 Tails of Knives holster, and a Baton 3 Pro in green, titanium bolt slim pin, and a Skeletal CX. We always have all kinds of cool stuff in here, Bob. I know you do on yours too.
Awesome pocket checks I'm hearing.
Yeah. I think, hey, Paper Tiger, what is going on? Hey, Bluminati. Guys, all right, I'm going to roll down here. And if I missed you, please drop it again. Hey, Roll Shambo, what is going on? Lots of folks. Bob, they're all coming for you. There's 58 in here already.
Doubt that, but that's awesome to see everyone in your chat. You know, Blue Monday, is that do you get that from the old New Order song?
I got it from the fact that I love blue, and I just started carrying blue every Monday. But I use that song sometimes in my pocket checks on Monday. I did today, as a matter of fact.
So I pulled out a bunch of my blue knives.
Good.
I don't have too many of them, but I got.
Well, I had. We'll ask what you had today, and then you could show us some blue too. But I mean, of course, on Blue Monday, I'm gonna have blue. I have the Blue Fat Carbon Artisan Rian, which I almost have every Monday because it's just fantastic. I have the still to come out, but here for me, the Pony Stout from Devo. This is the blue version. These I was asked earlier, when are they coming? In April, and they'll be exclusive at White Mountain. They're made by QSP. They're excellent. And I think they were shooting for $85 last I heard.
Sweet.
So
it looks great with the blue and the black.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And I carry this thing all the time. I almost, what's funny is sometimes if you're a larger knife, you have a trouble getting into my pocket because I have so many larger knives. Yeah. I don't have that many smaller knives. So if you're a really good small knife, you get in the pocket a lot. So that's good. And then the Benny's clip, because again, more blue.
Yep.
You can't ever have enough blue, so we have more Arctic Storm. And then, Bob, I sent you a picture, but I don't think you saw it yet. But look what just came in. And this is Blue Monday to the nth degree. This is the Hoback Quayback button lock, the button lock version in blue Arctic Storm Fat Carbon. And I'm in love.
Oh my God, that looks awesome, man!
Look at the size. It's 9.5, I think.
Oh yeah.
And just look at that. I mean, get your fingers out the way. It's coming. So
9.5. What does that make that blade? Is that 4 1/4?
I want to say it said 3.75, but let's just.
Man,
I haven't gotten the measure yet, so let's just do that. All right.
I've only ever had one Hoback, one Quayback, and it was not mine. It was just on loan for a short period, and I liked it a lot more than I wanted to. 3 3/4.
3 3/4. Yeah, I mean it's a thick kind of beast in the hand. I want to say 0.55 or maybe even a little bit more. It's a thick knife, as far as, especially when you put it up next to the Arian, which is probably the one of the thinnest knives in my collection. You can see significant difference there in the thickness, but it's I just love the way they feel. It's a great big knife and feels real good. So yeah. So what did you have today, Bob? How about you?
Today I had well, this had a little bit of blue on it, but I had my asymmetrical contact.
I love the contact.
I love this knife too. I think Dirk Pinkerton can do no wrong. Personally, I love his stuff so much. Especially, I mean, most of it leans tactical anyway, but even the more practical stuff like this is pretty tactical. But this does have wrong side. Sorry about
practically tactical. I like that.
Yeah, it does have a blue clip.
Yeah.
So I'm in keeping with that.
There you go.
I had this. I'm sure you've seen this one. This.
Uh-oh.
This one was sent to me by the company. Hey, Big Red EDC.
Oh, very cool. That's the pyrite. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this knife a lot. At first, I was like, it's got no soul, and then I was like, wait a sec, but it's a whole lot of fun, and like you can't expect everything to have a soul.
So
and actually,
yeah.
I've
So you know what's
attached.
funny is I ordered the titanium one the other night, and about an hour later they messaged me and said they were sending me the Warncliffe one. So so I've got 2 pyrites on the way here. So that works for me. Uh-oh, you've frozen on me, Bob.
Wait, I didn't hear it. You
you
were breaking up for me when you were
Yo,
saying that.
okay.
You ordered the titanium, and they said
I ordered the titanium one that looks like that on their website the other night, and then about an hour later they messaged and said they're sending me the Warncliffe one. There's a Warncliffe pyrite now, so I'm like, okay. So Big Red EDC has dropped a 10 in here. Not sure how long he'll be on, so we'll get this out of the way. Nice. There you go. Well, you don't have to do that, JB, but thank you so much. And of course, he's a channel member, has been since the beginning. Thank you so much. And there was your Dalika salute. And who was the other person that did the $2 super chat when my mic was going berserk earlier? But whoever you were, thank you. There was your Dalika salute as well. I'm sorry, my microphone went bonkers right before you came on. So,
yeah. I had one more on me today.
I don't know, Tim. When I find out, I'll let you know. I think it's in the next couple of weeks when the pyrite Warncliffs drop. I believe that's correct. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to look at that warrant. I really like the button lock on this thing. I think the pyrite really nailed the button
I know
lock.
what you got. Let's see this. I was gonna ask. This is on my list of questions. So
this is my Nova one. I say the only thing I did was draw a Bowie blade the way I liked it, and I had to replace it with this. This is the Tonto from which this was born.
Okay.
So this is 100% Hogtooth Knives, Matt Chase's Tonto. I carried it for like 2 years. And it's just the perfect size. And I asked him if we could do a collaboration where I draw the blade and do pick materials and so that's what we're doing. And we just finished the pre-order for this. Sold.
Yep, I saw you doing that.
25 of them.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And it's realistic because they're all handmade, and I don't know how much time it's going to take, but it shouldn't be too long.
Nah.
But I'm really excited just to see.
Well, that's cool. It's a good looking blade shape for sure.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Here, I'll put it up again. And I've gotten a lot of.
You should. Yeah, I saw you say that you're going to shrink the logo. So
yeah, they were like, "Oh, that looks great for a billboard, man." Like, nice advertising. Like, it's mine, you asshole. So, yeah.
Get him, Bob. Get him. Yeah, well, the good thing is you have the one with the big logo. So give them a smaller one, and they'll all be happy. Exactly. And you'll be happy because you got the one with the bigger logo. And
it's like, oh, you want it engraved in the micarta too? I can do that.
Yeah. That's great. And we'll send a one of those billboard trucks by your house every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, good. I'm glad you're here, Mr. Big Red EDC. Oh, you're good, man. I know you're working, and he's got a lot of hectic stuff on his plate too. So very cool. I made burritos with an SE3 tonight. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Very cool, Chuck. And how does one make burritos with an SE3? Okay. See, here's the stuff you get, Bob. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm only here for Bob, says Keith the Knife Freak. So
oh yeah, right.
That's what he said.
Oh,
he's only here every week, but
I know. My Dolica is just out of reach.
There it is.
I'd show
there
it too.
There it is. Dalika salute. There you go, Mr. Keith. Oh, yeah. Everybody hit that like button. Thank you very much. Keith. Yeah, Keith's awesome. Keith's a good dude. Has always, they're 99% of the people, are like that. But Keith is just, hilarious. He's a funny dude. So good friend and good dude. So, yep. But yeah, good. Burritos with the Essie. I like that. Burritos with Essie. Oh, that sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, I could go for a burrito right about now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, got to chop up the ingredients. Okay. All right, I got you. I thought maybe you used it somehow to fold the, I don't know. I don't know what's up. Hey, Brian F., what's going on, man? Good to see you. Aberdeen is also here. Very cool. Paul Bessemer. Lots of people dropping in. 73 of you in here. Oh, look at that. Tim B
Nice.
says just sub to your channel, Bob. And guys,
Oh,
seriously,
right on. Thank you.
Bob's got more than double the subs to me, so he doesn't really need to help. But I'm going to say right now, if you're sub to me and you're not sub to Bob, go check it out, because fun channel. You're going to see Bob takes on many more tactical knives. I guess that's fair than I do, but also he does run of the mill stuff, the same kind of stuff, but also likes the tactical stuff a lot, very much so.
It's in the name, Junkie. I literally like everything bladed. Like,
right.
I mean,
yeah, and they're hanging all behind you and everything.
I'm hard pressed to find something.
Like every time we're on here, I look at that the D guard knife back there. It's actually more like it's not a D guard. It's got
this one right here.
Well, now you froze again. There you go. Yeah, that one back there. So what are we looking at there? That thing always catches my eye, but man,
this is my lifelong Grail knife. This is a knife that my brother and I used to
okay,
pour over.
That's what I thought it was. Yep.
So my brother got it for me. He's gotten me so many cool gifts. He's very, very generous and cool and a little bit strange like me. So he knows my taste.
Yeah, you can definitely do some damage with that guard.
And you know what's interesting is that I have a couple of knuckle dusters from these days. Like these are from
knuckle dusters. That's it. That's the word I was trying to find.
These are from McNeese, and I have a pair from Station 9. And I think hands are bigger these days. You know, I have like a medium-sized hand, and it fits perfectly in this 1918. But, you know, with all the growth hormone in the milk and everything, people are big. Knuckle dusters don't work for me so much unless they're classics.
Yeah, there you go. You'd have to do that just right. Bob, lawnmower blades, I don't like them. Says Keith. Okay.
Well,
you don't like lawnmower blades? Does Bob have lawnmower blades?
You know, actually I sharpened one for a guy I work with, and I took it off and I was like, you know, not a bad chisel grind on this blade here.
There you go, Keith. Thanks again, man. Keith's just dropping the super chats left and right. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one of you. Well, we're just going to hang out tonight. We don't, obviously we're going to talk about knives and hang out with you guys. But Bob is doing me a solid. You guys know I had a guest scheduled for tonight and she couldn't make it. And I said, hey, Bob, help. Number one, I've been wanting to get you on. You're on my hit list over here. So, well, I shouldn't say that. That's kind of terrible sounding. The hit list.
And we live in the same state. That's a little disconcerting.
So that was one of the things I was going to talk to you about. So what about our governor signing that thing where we're going to be on July 1st able to actually conceal those things, man?
I'm very excited about it because only this past July 1st were we able to own them.
Right. And now you can conceal them in a few months here. So
yeah, exactly. And pretty much most weapons anyway, which is kind of cool. You know, I mean, I like that. This was the knife I got when they became legal in Virginia in July. This Manticore X.
I still need to
have to say it like that.
Yeah, I just have the one. I have one OTF right now, and I really want to get another one. So, what's in the cup, Bob? Says Keith.
Straight black coffee.
Plain old water. I drank a LaCroix a bubbly before I came down here, whatever it was. Keith, thank you again, man. Keith is hitting it tonight, man. Just keep going. $2 at a time. I'm gonna be rich.
What's in
I'm gonna be rich.
He's like, I didn't know that every time I comment, I didn't have to pay.
Wait, what didn't start yet, Mike Reese? What did I miss? Uh-oh. I must have said something wrong.
Don't we all?
Cheeto Bandito, Demonoc, hello. Chuck It, of course, hello. I could see Bob rocking a Heretic Cleric 2 with a 4-inch blade.
Oh, yeah. This one's the Manticore, actually.
Yeah?
Actually, it's the Manticore.
Cleric 2.
Yes. Oh, wow. Hey, Wilby. How's it going, sir?
Stacy put that link up there, guys, and let's just... let's all right, here's what we're gonna do. Whoops, I clicked on the wrong button. I'm glad that didn't mess anything up. Because I'm clumsy. I need a gym actually. Yes. I haven't gotten myself a gym yet. So
You do great without a gym. I'd be useless.
So, guys, if you go to Bob's channel, here's what you're going to see. Now, he does the podcast, of course, and he's always got really cool people on there. Looks like he's got Keenison on here. Let's see. TKL, right? Who tell us about some recent guests, Bob, before I just sit here tripping on myself.
Yeah, I had Tim Kell on from TKL Knives, and he was awesome. Very funny guy, former Marine. This is one of his knives, the Guardian. I really like it. It's the kind of grind that will make most people shiver because it's 60 degrees but it's meant for, poking holes in people who are attacking you. He makes no bones about that. Very funny guy, former Marine, and he's got that gallows sense of humor that you find in a lot of people who've served. And to me, that means resilience. Anyway, very cool guy. And then Brian Montalvo from Keenison Knives is who's up this week, and he is very interesting, man. He's a guy who went into knife making like straight to the hard stuff, straight to the titanium frame locks and art knives. It's pretty amazing. Interesting.
Sorry, guy. Bob, I'm not laughing at you. Everybody's making fun of me for not knowing, just having memorized your page. They're all ripping me down in the chat. Thank you to all my good friends like Tim and just Budget Blade Review. All you guys, thank you for being so fun. And they all call me Bob. Just so you know, I'm 53, but my nickname is the Boomer. Because I forget things and I'm a big goofball. So dude, they said you need to have the Boomer on, is what they're saying. So
you're Gen X, just like me.
Gen X.
I'm 51. I'll be 52 in August. So
they're always picking on me. It's okay. I have ADHD badly. Okay, I can't remember my name some days. It's okay because all the words are just going like this in my head, 24/7. So. Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. We're talking about the podcast there.
No interruption. Actually, on Thursday Night Knives, we do it from 10 to 12. Half the time, I'm just reading the comments to remember what I'm saying. I'm like, they can all tell that I was a stoner in college. They can all tell. Gen X rules. That's right, Stacy.
There you go. There you go, Stacy. And look, here we go. Boomer. And guess who's my exact same age, Bob?
Hey,
guess who's the same age as me? The guy that's saying that.
The old fart.
Oh gosh, I have an excuse. I have actual brain damage. Ooh, sorry, Demonoc. That's gosh, not good, brother. I mean, not Demonoc. Tip. Sorry, I'm reading too many comments at once. I don't feel a day over 102, says Todd Carr.
I feel just like $100.
There you go. You're almost the same age as Big Red EDC. Look at that.
Are you an August baby?
Big Red? I can't remember when his birthday is. It's on my calendar, but it's not in my head.
That's cool.
Number 1 on my calendar, number 800 on my brain because I can't remember anything. So you are not 26, G-Ball. Are you really 26? Or are you just messing with me? Yes, exactly. David Iverson, that is 100% correct. Gosh, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I have that too, CRST, most days. I work with a cameraman who's 26, and I told him my age, and he's like, "Oh, that's how old my dad is," and he's the principal of a high school. Oh shit. I felt terrible. I'm 52. Knees are 62. Back is 72. Oh.
This is good. We've all gone into. It's not the age, it's the medical records. Mine came in 4 boxes. Says O-Tip. Wow. Woo! That's not good, brother. Well, we appreciate what you did for our country, brother. We really do. I do for sure. So thank you. I know that's part of it. So I'll be 69 on 420, says Brand New American.
Bro.
Oh, great. We just went, what's that guy's name from Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Spicoli.
Yeah, we just went all Spicoli there. That was good. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Salamando. Hey, Cheeto Bandito. Cheeto, I saw your comment earlier. No, you haven't missed the giveaway, brother. Matter of fact, Ashlyn has instructed me. She brought tonight's bunny down because she had to run out, and she said I am not allowed to show it unless absolutely necessary, meaning she isn't here, and it's like the last possible second to do the giveaway. So she wants to show it to you guys. So which it's a really cool one. My wife loves it, and she wants to steal it. So
nice.
56 in July for Tim S. You're still a baby, Tim. You're good.
Babe in arms.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, if you go back, guys, I mean, seriously, Bob does those podcasts. They're weekly, right, Bob?
Yeah,
I mean,
yep.
Yeah.
We do a weekly interview show, and then on Wednesday I do a show that's just me rambling about my new knives or collection stuff.
You even got Patty on there. If you want to go hear a Scotsman.
Oh my God.
Or he's an Irishman, isn't he?
He was so funny. He's what a great guy, man.
He's crazy.
I love
he's crazy, but he's great. Yeah, he's funny. He's funny. So yeah, so really cool. And then obviously doing also his Thursday Night Knives, and then all kinds of unboxings and close-ups on knives and stuff. So if you guys aren't subscribed to Bob, the mods have put it in the chat, but I'll stick it down there one more time.
Thank you. Thank you. That's no so problem. Appreciated.
Oh, you've done the same for me, brother. And Jim has as well. So I appreciate it. Oh, look who just walked in the room. Yeah, let's do that first, Bob. Go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to show you something that I got that I'm just bursting with excitement. And it's I got it almost a week ago, but this is the new Spartan blades.
At the handle.
Spartan blades and Les George, and it's Les George's take on the Marine Raider stiletto.
I like the handle, the swell in that handle looks like it'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, it's, and I carried it once in the waistband to the diner, but that
to the diner,
and I was like, never again. This is not this is not something, but.
Wait, isn't that one of the ones we're not allowed to carry?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it is, but I just had to see if I could carry it. It was all in the name of science, but I'll never use it, thank God, but it's so cool. I got to say, if you have an extra $150 rattling around in your pocket and you need a dagger, because every household needs one.
Everybody has to have a dagger. Oh, speaking of which, have you seen this crazy thing? This is whoops. Let me come back where I'm actually on the screen. Hold on. Yeah. This is the Dagger Knives Arrow, and Andrew sent this to me. One of our loyal viewers here, and I'm not a huge fan of the carbon fiber. It's not my favorite style of carbon fiber, but this is a fantastic knife.
Yes,
it really is. I was shocked. I did not expect what it is, and I really like it. My son wants one really bad.
They are doing some cool stuff. I hate the clips on that. I had one that was for a giveaway that no one claims.
Man.
Yeah, I'm not into the skull motif. Never have been.
Yeah, I know. And they did blue screws on that side, which is hilarious. The other side, the screws are black. But on the side, just to give him some blue eyes there, we got blue screws.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So are those made in Russia or just?
I don't think. Well, I don't know. Andrew, are you in here? Where are these made? I don't even know.
I know
yours is definitely, everybody's saying yours is a pig sticker. Great to stab a zombie in the head. Yeah.
Yep. So
science.
Yes,
toad stabber. Yes, absolutely. Oh, that's an awesome one. I like it. But
Thank you.
While we were talking daggers,
big fan of daggers.
That's the only dagger in the house. So
that's sweet.
But there you go. Very, very cool. All right, we're gonna let Ashlyn come in and show us the bunny and the bunny. This is my daughter Ashlyn. That's Bob.
Hey Ashlyn, how's it going?
And this is Monty, and Monty is the killer bunny. So, and Ashlyn is my artist. Is that what we were up to? I couldn't remember.
I think that you last week.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm gonna write it right here so we remember for next week. All right. So tonight's giveaway bunny, and I'm gonna give it away right away by showing the back, but it's number 39, and it's me, a Mario bunny. And did I do all right? Was that terrible? Was that really bad? You do it then. Come on. You're not doing it? Okay. There you go, guys.
Oh, man. Check that out.
So it's the Mario Killer Bunny. It's not very killer tonight, but it's good. Who got the Pikachu? Budget Blade Reviews got the Pikachu one. Very cool. There are somewhere, Bob, there are 38 of these already, different
So cool.
She does a different design every week. So Ashlyn, hello. Monty, hello.
Nicely
Austin
done.
Pfeffer, Monty. Look, they're all trying to cook him again.
They're always trying to kick
Yeah,
him.
they are trying to cook
Austin
him.
Pfeffer.
I don't know. Hello, Ash. Go check Akira just in case your pop didn't tell you. I did tell her about it.
Akira the movie?
No, I don't know. I think they're talking about the anime
The
series.
anime,
She's big into anime, so they're all giving her tips on animes to watch. Stacy, which was your scary one? Yeah, great job, says David. Yep. One day I'll win a Nice Fest giveaway. That bunny is mine, says Maddie. Bunnies are cool. Need a shark bunny with laser beams on its head.
Oh yeah.
Laser tall order, but you can do it. I don't know. But yeah, so there's tonight's. This will be in the giveaway. It's a me, a Mario. There you go. Was that any better?
What is that? What is that on? Is that on cardboard or is that wood?
It's
what is
wood. Yeah, there's these little
Nice.
wood. My wife buys them on Amazon, and I don't know what they're really. I don't know if they're supposed to be bunny Christmas ornaments or maybe Easter ornaments or something. I don't know, to put in an Easter tree or whatever.
Cool.
But she found them on Amazon, and we get them. Sometimes she draws on regular paper, and she does a little bit of everything. So she's the cool one. Trevor's just got a knife that's the same every week, a butter knife, but she's got the cool collector's items. So there you go. So how are your fingernails? She went and got her fingernails done. Whose fingernails look better, mine or hers?
Definitely not yours, Casey.
Broken thumbnail here. It's broken. Yeah, very good. Very good. What are you trying to do? Okay, bye, Big Red EDC. Have a good one, my friend JB.
Take care.
Hey, Dwayne Letterman. All right, well, we'll get around to the giveaway later, guys. We're not doing giveaways yet, but we'll do it later. And this will be in there. And we're going to do the giveaway the same way. I've got 3 knives back here, and you'll need to be around till the end to win, because you'll have to select number 1, 2, or 3. And I'll pick up either number 1, 2, or 3 in the stack, and that's what you win.
Was I supposed to park in my normal spot, or was I supposed to park somewhere else?
Well, I can move it later as long as the tree hasn't fallen yet.
Okay.
If you like your car, you're gonna want to move.
No, where your car is, it won't get hit, but you won't be able to get out. She won't.
I was like, I don't think my car can take a hit.
No, you're not. She has just.
It will be total.
She has the oldest car in the house. She's got a 90. What did we say it is? Is it a 97? It's a 97 Subaru Outback.
That'll go for another.
It was my wife's grandfather's car, and when he passed away, my wife's aunt's mother, so great aunt, I guess, drove it for a while,
and then ran it into a mailbox.
And then now Ashlyn has it. So yeah, but and Trevor's got my old Jeep, and yeah, so it's all kinds of crazy stuff.
Why are you trying to eat my hair?
That bunny is.
I've heard that rabbits are not as nice as they seem. Is that true?
He's moody.
He's nice. He doesn't bite.
He's nice. He doesn't bite or anything.
He will bite clothes, and he'll bite.
And he does not like
but he doesn't bite you.
He gets ticked if you touch his whiskers. So if you touch his whiskers, I'm not going to do it. But if you that's the one time he'll get really ticked off, and I don't know what that is. But
they're sensitive.
I guess
you
touch his whiskers, and
that's how they tell if they're too close.
Super angry. Gone awry. Let's see. Please don't hurt our boomer. He's saying, "Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me." No, get the bunny off of me. What is wrong with you? There you go. There's your Dalika salute. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Bunny, do you like the Dalika? Do you want to eat the Dalika here? No? No? Okay, fine. All right. Well, we're going to get back to seeing what everybody's saying and doing some questions in the chat, but thank you for doing that. And I know you probably have homework to do.
You have a quiz that I need to do.
You have to do the quiz tonight?
Yeah. So goodbye.
Goodbye. Good to see you.
This is good to see everybody.
Crush the quiz.
If he poops on my keyboard right now,
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst. You drop knives on it.
Okay, fine. Yeah, rabbits also eat their nutrient poop. Yes, we know that.
They do.
Outback's rock, says David Tooley. Yep. Very cool. So there you go. That is the Killer Bunny. This will come back in about a little less than an hour. So we'll see that at some point later here.
That's a cool little tradition you started.
Yeah, if my kids want to be involved, Bob, they're going to be involved. My 2 older ones don't want to be on, and that's fine. But the 2 younger ones enjoy it. When Trevor's not working, he seems to work pretty much every Monday night now. So he's over at Chick-fil-A making the chicken sandwiches. So he comes home looking like he's been battered himself. He does.
Hey, everyone needs to work in a restaurant at some point. I
never have.
No,
I never have. You can't get the door open. Well, I can't help you right now. Listening and gaming, Nuts for Knives, very cool. I mean, where are your priorities, man? That's all I got to say. Hey, Salamando. All right, Bob. So somebody asked quite a while ago, how did you get into knives? And I didn't forget the question, but I forgot who asked it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was Jay someone, and I've forgotten too. But that was it was
probably Jay Corskadden then, most likely. So, you did, Steve. Very cool. I hope she was nice. He met somebody from Lynchburg the other day.
Oh, nice.
Very cool. Go ahead, Bob.
Oh, we're coming down your neck of the woods shortly for a little getaway.
Very cool.
I got into it. My grandfather, like many of us, gave me a pocket knife. I loved that. And then, but I had an older brother, and I know that he had a lot of he had one toy knife in particular that I was crazy about. And the fact that he wouldn't let me play with it had something to do with it. But really, I mean, so I always had knives and liked them, but it was Commando, Predator, Rambo. It was those magical movies from the 80s that really got me. Yeah.
And that would explain your taste in knives very much.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have a Rambo? Do you have a Rambo Bowie?
I don't. I don't have one with the hollow handle anymore. I gave one to my cousin years ago, but I don't like the hollow handle knives because the tang and the roundness of the handle. It feels like it's gonna just turn in your hand. So
yeah, now you sound like Doug Mycarta. I always call him Doug Mycarta.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Whatever his name is, he's always talking about not being able to index the knife because it's round. And yeah, he's right. He's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
If they're too rounded, you definitely. I was trying to see if I had anything. Oh, here we go. This is perfect. The Keith the Knife Freak unboxing knife. See, I can't index it because it's round.
Right.
Yeah, right. It works well. But yeah, so we need more shows here in Central Florida. Oh, okay.
More knife shows.
I think he's talking about knife shows, or yeah. Yep. But that's a cool way to get into it. I think for me, it was love of the outdoors, and I used to hunt, so I had hunting knives as a kid, and fishing. I don't fish as much as I'd like to these days, but I used to fish a ton, and so that's kind of how I got into knives. And then one day about 8 years ago, somebody introduced me to an Essie Azula. Essie Avispa, and then Spyderco Manix 2. And I went, wait a minute, there's knives out here I had no idea existed. Are you kidding me? And then it's all downhill from there.
Oh man.
So
it's all downhill in a good way. Downhill when you're going downhill on a bike or whatever, it's always better. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Gil Hibben made the first of the Rambo knives, I believe. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yep. Gil Hibben also did
crazy looking knife.
He did Kempo karate, which was my first martial art. And so I, for years and years and years, was trying to get a Gil Hibben. He had a knife called the Kempo knife. And then he did a Kempo 2. And I wanted those so badly. And they were out of my range. Now I could probably find one on eBay, but United Cutlery.
Right. There you go.
I've moved.
Yeah, if you don't have to make a version 2, it works perfectly. I was just busting your chops, man. Hey, Flip Solo. Hey, Terry T-Rex. Hey, Aries EDC. Very appreciate everybody, but very much appreciate. Hey, Ian Coates. Look what's, and Bob will love this too. Look what's over here on my table, Ian. Look at this.
Oh,
There's an
yes.
omnizon over here.
Oh, yes.
Numzon, whatever. You got to say it like you got a mush mouth.
Num-num-zum.
Numzon. That's why everybody just says zon, I think.
Right.
So yeah, this is pretty cool. I gotta give it some props. Pretty dang cool. This came from Andrew Hobbert. Very fantastic build on this thing. Lighter than it seems. You've seen one of these, Bob? Of course
I have that very knife.
You have it, yeah. So it's lighter than I expected. For a fairly large knife, I expected it to feel like a brick, and it really does not at all.
It's not the easiest to open. I got mine from someone right here on YouTube. Who
Pretty
was it?
good at it.
Knife Freak, I think. Not to be mistaken with Keith.
Okay,
the Knife Freak.
Okay.
But I love it. It's the only knife I've kept I actually disassembled to put the lanyard back on. I kind of like the lanyard on it. I love that kind of Tonto blade where it's
this blade's pretty fantastic.
Where it's just kind of like this. Just the tip is is sharpened like that. And I like it better than
like a chisel kind of thing going on out here.
Yeah. I like it better than its clip point analog because the clip point one has a harpoon, and I'm not a big fan of harpoon anything, I gotta say.
Gotcha. There's a little bit of a dip right here.
Yeah.
But it's not as to the same degree. Yeah,
Right.
I know what you're talking about. But it's pretty cool. I will tell you, Andrew took the lanyard off, and so you end up with this.
Yeah. It's not the easiest knife to open, I find, actually.
Well,
it takes a little getting used to.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it now. You just have to get in the right place and opens. Okay, I can't middle finger flick it at all, but I know a lot of people just roll them. But I got to tell you, with the D10 is a little hard on this one, so I'm afraid that if I do that, if I try to slow roll it, it pops, and I'm going to end up with thumb following blade. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm literally every time I'm doing that, I'm making sure it gets out there. So, but yeah, it's of the CRKs I've experienced, this is now my favorite.
Nice.
Over the small Sabenza, I've not seen the large Sabenza, but over the small, this is definitely more my size. Feels good in the hand. I like what they did for lock bar access here.
Yes.
So many people just don't care, man. It's starting to get frustrating to me. Either come out, use a different lock. If you don't want to give us lock bar access because you want it to look pretty, then use a different lock, or just don't make the knife, because for example, and I'm not picking on this knife, this is a great knife. This is CMB Dharma.
Ooh, that's nice.
And there's just no real access. You have to dig your thumb in there to get to the lock bar, and just give me a little notch. That's all I need. Just a little notch right there. And right there, actually, on this side, just a little notch but I can do it. It's not a huge problem. I just got to dig my thumb a little bit. And if you're a fidgeter like me, you end up, when you dig your thumb down in there 73 times a day, you end up ripping your thumb up. And that's what I don't care for.
Let me ask you, Casey, I don't have any CMBs, and
gorgeous knife.
I've only checked out the one with the canvas handle that everyone loves with the little spear point blade. I checked that out at the table at Blade Show, but I haven't checked out any of these others. What do you think of that?
Yeah, this is the first one I've had. I haven't seen the other one you're talking about. So but it is, I will tell you, fairly thin blade stock, as you can see. And the only thing I would say is that you're not quite 90 up here at the top, but it feels sort of thick in the hand at the top of the handle. But I like that. Okay. I always point that out because there's people that don't. D10 is fantastic. You can choke up. I would say overall very good. It just feels, like I said, it feels almost 90 right here.
Right.
It could
good
be
looking
chamfered
knife,
a little bit more, but it's just, it's a gorgeous knife.
Yeah.
And speaking of gorgeous, I mean, there's a couple of beautiful. Look at this thing. This is the Tuya NV4 with the copper carbon fiber, and that thing is stupid beautiful. So
that is beautiful.
Yeah, it's just I've got some good ones in right now, very much so. And then that Quayback is just yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving that one a lot. So just came in today, but I'm already loving it. So what's some cool stuff you have in right now? Anything good?
Let's see. I showed you the dagger.
Right. That dagger's fantastic.
You know,
man.
I got this from Shane Gables. This is my first Mannix 2. I love
Okay.
this. And this is my first S110V knife. So I've been definitely carrying this quite a
Now,
bit.
see, I have that identical one, except my blade is BD1N.
BD1.
Yeah, the S110 is fantastic steel.
Yeah, man. Mannix 2, I'm suddenly a big fan of. I'm going back into a Spyderco hole. I'm waiting for the military too, and it's taken forever. I don't know. I have a $5 down payment on it, you know.
Okay,
I
I've
want my
seen
$5 back. This is
there
the
you go. Give me my knife. Okay.
That's the Beehive. That's
Yeah.
a cool one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a tactical hawkbill. I don't know what's happening there. Tiny tactical hawkbill. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, it's part of that bouquet series that Ostap Hill is designing for Best Tech.
Okay.
And like that little one, I always forget the name of it, but the one that's kind of like a push dagger that comes out, the Strillet.
Okay, Strillet.
Sort of like in that vein. But yeah, it looks like a little tiny, like you would murder rats with it or something. It's like a small murdery knife. But
yeah,
he claims that all of his friends over in Poland use it for pruning things. I guess you can read.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
like
saying.
this.
Kind of got that hawkbill kind of thing going on where you could prune with it, or if you were like an orange, an orange farmer, you could go out to the to the oranges or to whatever's growing from your tree there and harvest it.
I got this. I like the off-grid knives. I got this this one recently. This is the Viper 2 version 2.
Look at that spine.
Yeah, a cool thing about off-grid, he's the Kerry Orifice, the guy who designs these, and it's his company. He does listen to people. Like he's moved to all inset lock clips with the flat screws, and he's begun to kind of contour his handles more. They used to be a little blockier.
Good.
And he does listen, and I think that's cool. But I like the knives. To me, they're kind of like modern flipper sort of cold steel analogs in a way. They're like really tough and pretty tactically, and they have aggressive designs, which I like.
Yep.
Yeah, I like this one.
I'd prune a mater with it, says Donna Rye. Very cool. That'll work. A mater. Yep, you got to say it that way too. Mater. Yeah, guys, don't forget the Blue Creek knives. 1 year sale. He's got 21% off going on. There is the link, and definitely check that out.
See, I'm old school too. I'm a boomer too. I'm going to write this on a note card so I don't forget.
Blade HQ Mannix 2 lightweight and CPM M4. Very cool, Rusty. Yep, that's a good one. I have two Mannix 2s. I have the original black G10 with the S30 blade, and I have the lightweight with the BD1N in blue. So yeah, those are the two Mannix 2s. Somebody up the chat just said that they've never experienced the Spyderco Salamando. That's who it was. If you want, don't look. They have some good budget stuff too. Yes, I know it's made in China, but we all love Chinese knives and don't have. So you can always check out like a Tenacious or a
the Resilience, the bigger one.
Resilience, the Efficient, the Ambitious, any of those. Also, some people make fun of them, but check out a Bird, BYRD. That is Spyderco's really budget brand. There's a Cara is a good one to check out. And then, down the road, maybe you can slip into to a Mannix 2 or like a Native 5 or something like that down the road. But Native 5, Sage 5 are my two favorite. I believe it or not, as an old time Spyderco guy, I sold my PM2 and my Para 3, and I'm in love with the Native 5 and the Sage 5. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I just really dig those two knives. very much right now.
The PM2 has an atrocious blade to handle ratio, but
Yep.
there's no arguing that it is like if you're actually going to use a knife. And
Yeah.
I will admit, I have to really press myself to use them because I have a lot of them and I don't really live a lifestyle that requires much knife
Right.
usage. But when I do work hard, I know I'm going to be like doing stuff sometimes at work. The Para 2, it's awesome. It's an awesome work knife.
Rusty's darn right. 116.95 for a Manix 2 and CPM M4 is a deal.
That is a deal. It's got that teal handle, right? That Tiffany colored handle.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but and you can dye them if you want to.
The cheapest thing you can get from Tiffany's is not even from Tiffany's. I got this. You just were showing off the CM design, the Colin Maison Pierre designed tonic.
I sent that one off. I don't have it anymore, but
that knife.
Yeah,
and I can't afford it right now, so I had to get this.
Yep. The tonic's pricey. It definitely is. Best Tech. The good thing about Best Tech is they're making some fantastic knives, but I got to tell you, their prices are on the higher end, and it's, people are paying it and they're going to keep charging it. So hello, One Moon. Good to see you. But I will tell you, Bob, it's the best backlock I've seen. The lockup is absolutely solid as a brick. But he's got that tuned ceramic ball that makes it smoother. So I can, you just like I was doing with this, you can take it and you can overcome that spring and you can flip it open, where a lot of lockbacks, if you try to do that, you might get bounced back from that spring and be in trouble. But you can do that on that one. Very much so.
That is a cool one.
Very cool, Dominic. Thank you. And I should say, guys, I do not have a ship date for the microburst yet. They are finishing them up. They're putting the steel markings on them. They are finishing assembling them. They're putting the Tempest logo on them, all those finishing touches and assembling them. I don't know when they're going to be shipped or when they're going to be here. I will tell you, I've got to be flexible with my schedule coming up because I've got an out-of-town work trip. But we're going to get them out to you as quickly as we can. That's all I can tell you. But I said all that to say this. I am probably going to pull down the pre-order fairly soon. I don't know when yet, but I would guess within a week or two, I will probably pull the pre-order down. And when they come back and they're in stock, they will be slightly higher because there's lots of people that have loaned me their money for 2 months. And I want them to have a little price break, and the rest of you will get to pay a little bit more. So if you would like to still get in on it, you can, but probably not for long. Bob, you had a microburst early on in the
No, I didn't. I have the Pinion. I need to get a microburst.
To review?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did check it out, but okay. I have not pre-ordered it yet.
You're good. We'll figure it out. There's going to be some left.
Dude, I really love this.
Yeah, I do too.
This is such a great knife.
It's one of those things, you design something you like, but you have no idea until the prototypes came in. I had no idea just how fun this knife could be. I was thinking fun. Work knife. The way they tune these, and I've taken this one's been taken apart and cleaned recently and oiled, so it's really dropping like a bad boy. Also did that with, let's see how this one's doing. Haven't even tried it since I put it back together because you got to let it sit. But yeah, look at that. Just put this one back together, cleaned it up the other day and put it back together. That's my teal.
That was one that you dyed and made a video of, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So, cool. And my wife's purple one as well. So, but yeah, I guess that's what surprised me. And I think what it is, all of my kids were like, Dad, that middle finger flicking stuff is stupid. And then we're sitting there working on the pinions, and my my oldest son walks over and he goes, Dad, like that. And I'm like, really? And he goes, this is awesome. And I'm like, really? Okay. So that was, to me, that was the accomplishment, is that people that couldn't do it before and thought it was stupid, because they couldn't do it. Now, this is easy peasy to do. You got plenty of hole. You can put your finger wherever it's comfortable, because for different people, it's going to be different places, and you can just flick the snot out of it.
What I like to do with mine, Casey, is, of course, this.
Yep, of course. I can do that too.
so that I'm ready. I like the longer opening holes like that. I'd love that. And then there's the extra relief in there. Like once the hole stops, there's still that milled portion there. So there's no way you can't get it.
Now I've forgotten, Bob, have I shown you? I don't think I have. Or you may have seen it on the page, but the next one is in the prototype phase with Kubi, and this is again long hole. This is the this will be in titanium, and this is the Jetstream, the Tempest Knives Jetstream. So this guy's coming.
That's pretty.
Speary point blade there, kind of closest thing to a spear I've done. It's got a little bit. It's more drop than spear, but it's definitely got a spear point thing going on, and that one is in prototypes as we speak.
What's the blade measurement, if you don't mind my asking?
That is an 8-inch knife, so it's 4.5 handle, 3.5 blade, same as the pinion.
Perfect.
Exact same. The microburst is obviously about an inch shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be that size, and then I've got another one on the tail end of that I have not shown hardly anyone yet, and I'm not ready to yet, and so I can't. I got a couple. I'm hoping to do 3 or 4 this year. We'll see.
Sweet.
You know, microburst is first, and then Jetstream second, and then the next one, and then maybe a fixed blade around just before Christmas. We'll see how that works.
Oh, nice.
Well, oh my goodness. Our friend, ladies and gentlemen, we have a friend joining us in the chat, in the house, and he's got his Googles on. Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up?
Googles, you got your Googles, man.
Yo, hold on, sorry.
This Backpack B has joined us. Say hello to Bob.
What's up,
Hi,
Backpack?
what's up, Bob? How's it going? Sorry,
Going well, man. How you doing?
You look like
Bob.
an incredible goober right now.
Yeah, dude, that's on purpose. The mommy.
I love it. No, it's great. I love it.
How's it going? Good to see you, Bob.
Oh, it's good to see you too, sir. How you doing? I love your shop, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my I don't get to spend as much time here these days.
I like his hat. What do you think of that hat?
Dude,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
twinsies.
that is smart.
Sip, it
going
looks
on?
better on you, man. Come on.
Oh, stop.
Not much. How's your
Oh
day going?
no, she's doing it again.
She's doing it
Google.
again. So back, Bob, you got to show Brent that dagger, man. Look at
Oh
this.
yeah.
I'm always
crazy
down for a dagger.
That's
the new
Woo!
less George design Spartan,
Dude, that's sick.
and it's on the economical side for Spartan blades. It's only $150 because it's made in Taiwan.
for how much blade it is. That's pretty crazy.
It is, and it's really. I mean, I've really examined the hell out of it. It's so nice.
What do you got a factor for?
You got
man?
any
I
wet
heard a
work to
factor
do?
right
What's
there.
that?
I heard a factor.
You
Do it
heard a
again, Brent.
factor?
I heard a
Oh,
factor.
that does
That's
sound
like
like a.
that's what
Yeah,
I
I told you. I
Yeah.
knew that's what I heard.
No, dude, hold that knife up one more time. Sorry.
That sounds like the clip of an M1 Garand popping out.
It does. The bing.
Yeah.
double edge. I see.
Yeah,
right?
double edge.
And then I was showing this off a minute ago, Brent.
A little hoe. Was that a? That's
This
a
is
hoback,
the
yeah?
this is the Hoback Quayback button.
So
loader.
nice,
So,
man.
All right,
That
but
is
that's
so
not
nice.
the factor was not the knife in my pocket though.
What was in your pocket today, sir?
Fresh off the presses.
Ooh, very nice.
Very nice.
That's
I
the
haven't
new
been to
Devo, right?
Yeah,
That's the new Devo. What is this? The Nip, right? Did I get the name wrong?
The Lush.
The Lush. Oh yeah. He's dude. Kev puts out so many knives. I like gotta look up.
You know what? You know what I think is So Salamando Backpack is my de facto co-host. So yes, he invades every time. So he's the de facto co-host.
Dude, this is initial impressions. I literally took this out. Like I just got home and jumped on the on the live, and this thing is sick, dude. It has one of the cutouts that you always complain about, Casey, kind of for lock bar access. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, is it square?
Yeah, see that? No, it's rounded a little bit. And
if it's rounded, I'll be all right.
And then the fuller is amazing.
Mm.
And what's the most interesting is this so like cool, if you can see how they did that front flipper. It's like you get some jimping here and some jimping here. So I think you could bang it from down there, and then you could kind of come over the top. Oh, dude, yeah, it's got everything.
Do that in front of the camera. I want to see what you were just doing.
You're terrible.
It's like the reach around type.
Okay.
Make jokes in the comments.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody in the comments? Love you guys. How's it going? and then the other way is just doing it like a straight up one. You know, so you could do and you could roll over. So there's 3 different ways you could do it. It's great.
And it's so low profile. It looks like just a slip joint kind of.
Yeah, dude, this thing's sick, and it's
That is
OEM by
sweet.
Concept, so it's got me going nuts because I'm a
Nice.
Concept fanboy from day one. I've loved Concept. My Concept collection is sick, and I can't wait.
What's your
so
favorite
pumped.
Concept?
Oof.
He's gonna say bulldozer.
No, a Accipiter.
Accipiter, okay.
Accipiter, modded Accipiter though. There's a one with a hole in it. So yeah. I was looking for a large one of those for a while. Didn't they come in large and small? This is large. Yeah, I have the small one over here.
It's a beautiful knife.
It's great, dude. Super simple, and it's actually perfect for a whole mod. This one's like 90% finished. There's still a little bit of mod work I have to do it, but that's what happens to my personal mods. Is I tend to get like basically all functionally there, and then I just stop, and then I'm like, I'll do it someday. I'll finish it. But it's so functional though, and the design is one of their more simple designs. Aside from that, Justin Lundquist has a really good design. You guys remember what that's called? Concept.
You'd have to show me. Oh, the Concept.
I think I have mine out.
Shoot,
it's a famous Concept though. I also
somebody. What's the Concept designed by Mr. Lundquist?
Yeah, Tori, what's up, dude?
Oh, look at that!
I
Somebody
love the
just pre-ordered a
Preta
microburst. Thank you, whoever you are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. The Preta. I don't even know. Is that like how you pronounce it?
Yeah. It's French.
Yeah.
It means ready for anything.
Oh, does
nice.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's cool.
right.
Oh, here's another Concept I just have laying around. This is the big dog though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what is this one called? This is like the Marshall Noble design.
I really thought that was really ugly until I checked one out at the Concept table, and I was like, "Oh, I get it."
Goblin, the Goblin XL.
Well,
there,
you know what I think I like about them, and is that it just feels right in the hand, Bob. And so at that point, it looks fine to me. It's like you know.
And some designs just don't translate in pictures. Sometimes you have to see it.
The handle looks a little clunky when you look at it, but when you get it in hand, it feels very nice.
Tim's got your back to Reverie. Thank you. That's a great design. But, Goblin XL is very cool. Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this. I've been already trying to bribe Kev to let go of a prototype.
Well, just don't stop one from coming my way. Whatever you do, I need to see.
Dude, he got like 7 prototypes.
Well, then where's mine?
Yeah.
Somebody call
they're
Kevin.
On the way.
Somebody call Kevin. Where is mine?
This is I mean, I say this about everyone that when he puts out a new knife, it's like my favorite one. But it's been that case, and they've been exceeding their last knife, in my opinion. Like every time they put it out.
So cool.
Yeah, like what? Oh, this pre-order. I have a pre.
The thing about
Buzz
them is
so sick.
I will.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah. I will never be able to keep up with them ever.
Dude, they're putting out at a really insane speed.
I don't even know how they do it.
Boutique knife company like that.
How many different OEMs do they use? Just the same.
They've been using
Kaiser,
so many different
QB.
ones. Yeah.
No wait, QSP,
QB. They started with a QSP.
Concept, Best Tech. Haven't used
and
Kaiser
Shieldon.
Yet.
They use
No,
Shieldon.
they're working with
Shieldon,
and they're working with Kaiser. I don't know how they do it. I've talked to 3 OEM. Well, I've talked to 4, but I've only actually worked with 3 of them, and it's hard enough. It's just, and everybody understands English to different degrees, so you have to sort of tailor what you're doing. It's super interesting, but
yeah, dude, really impressed.
What do you think of the Beyond EDC lines?
I have looked at I think I like their more high end, their higher end products. I got 4 in at once. I think one was the Dirk Pinkerton one.
The Contact.
The titanium one. Right. There you go. Boom. That one's terrific. I like
this knife a lot.
Very good. Looked at their budget stuff, put it back in the box. And that's just like a ruthless truth from I just didn't like the way they finished it.
Hey, Backpack, what's the length on the Lush, the blade length? I want to say 2.75 would be my guess.
Dude, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I lost it already. It's somewhere. Oh, there it is. It gets lost in the sea of knives.
How do you lose that?
Because I have 50 knives on my desk at all times.
Okay.
Yeah, the cutting edge is about 2.75.
Yeah, look at that.
The blade length is 3 inches. So
look at that. The
nice.
king of guessers.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Fine. There you go, Tim. Yeah, it's Tim. Did you see me review the barley, the Devo barley? That'll be from Urban EDC, because if you did, it's the same knife except thicker because it's a liner lock. So, and the blade's a little bit thicker too, but it's roughly the same. It's the same length, handle, and blade, everything of the barley.
And let me ask you guys, since you're both like very, you always know what's happening in terms of like the latest folders coming out, or the ones that are right in the offing. What are you guys like most excited about? All right, we'll set Devo aside. I know Devo.
And Devo and Tempest, I always got to put them aside because they're my buddies, and I always pumped to see my buddies put out stuff.
Well, I mean, I've been excited seriously about this thing for a while, which is why I'm bragging on it so much, because I've been waiting for it.
Sweet,
but Jake told me about it a long time ago that they were doing a button lock, and I said, please. So yeah, but something coming out. Well, I'll tell you, Bob, I'm disappointed that financially it just came at the wrong time for me. But the Sharp by Design Mini Evos, yes.
I was about to say, because this isn't mine. This isn't mine.
Fan flipping.
It's like, I think Jared Neves said it's like the perfect knife in his review, and it is. I am not. Like there isn't full access to this fuller, which it's a pet peeve of mine, but I still love the knife. It has one of the best like detent feelings because of the nub that that he does. It's like specific to Brian Nadeau, right? I believe
Nadeau,
Nadeau. That's like specific to his designs, and they're incredible. I mean, I also
Rusty says the microburst is what he's excited
about. I think that's a good answer.
That's a good one.
I've only experienced that detent once. I had one of his arch nemesis on loan. Oh my god, I love that clip point. That's beautiful.
It kind of blows your mind. I'll be honest with you. It isn't.
They're some of the best.
Okay, so we've all been conditioned to what a detent feels like.
Yeah.
It's the first time I flicked it, I was like, what was that? You know, I'm like, what did I just do? Yeah. Because it's got this kind of clicky thing. Now, I will tell you, believe it or not this one. This one. Yes. Okay. So this is going to sound really weird to you, but this is the Dagger Knives Walk It. This is like a $26 knife or something like that. It is FRN and
just like a Sharp by Design.
No. But listen, it's got that same click, and it feels very similar. Listen,
that's interesting.
Did you hear the tick?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
It's got and I'm like, so the detent ball must just sit deeper on this one. I was laughing. I'm like, what? But the detent is fantastic on this little knife. This is not comparable to the Sharp by Design knife.
I do have another answer to that question though, for like
things you're excited about.
There's the budget line of Monterey Bay knives. Sanford teased on his Instagram, price point around $60, I think.
Yep.
Ray Laconico designs, and I'm just happy they're getting into the budget space. I know I just said that like I put the budget beyond EDC stuff right back in the box, but I'm actually a huge fan of budget knives.
Oh yeah, me too.
Like Petrified Fish, for example. I just got this. I draw on all my knives, so sorry. But
what are your plans for that one?
This is the Chaos. It's D2. It was $32, and it's just like when the bar is set so high at the at the budget level, I think it's just like the budget market's insanely good right now.
Yeah. This is my one and only petrified fish, and I couldn't agree more. It's an amazing knife.
Yeah, they're great, dude. Look at the D10 on this thing. For like it.
Wow!
I mean, it's a big knife.
Yeah, that one Bob's got beautiful as well.
Yeah, I think it looks great too.
It was like $40, $35, something.
That's the other thing is their price point are absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You can't really top that. Like, oh, dude, there is another knife I got.
So the Jay Richard just pointed out the one I'm really excited to check out. I've got one of these coming in soon. The Ziphius.
Now that's the one that looks like the Watuga. It's like a Warncliffe, but it's got a integral back spacer. Is that the Ziphius?
Now I'm confused. No, I don't. Is that right? Hold on. Now I'm confused.
Wait, what is that I hear clicking?
Go ahead, Brett. Yeah, it is a Warncliffe. You're right. I'm losing my mind.
Oh, that's nice.
This is the 6-leaf SL 15 or 16. So I think it's like Two Sons budget line.
Yes.
And it's what's the steel on this? D2, but it's titanium with micarta. The micarta is not the best, but the D10 is so good. Like, and it's just a fun little knife, and the price point $42.
$42.
Yeah, 42. So that's hard to beat.
Oh man,
doing some crazy stuff, getting some titanium thrown in there, dude. What?
I know.
Yeah,
and it's probably like grade 5.
Yeah.
So the other one I've got on the way in, also made by We, is the LTK Result.
Ooh, yeah.
I've got that coming in as well. So excited to check that one out as well. So
for folders, I really want to get that drop. It's a Riot made drop knife, and it's Kirby Lambert. I can't remember the name of it, but it's new. And man alive, that is beautiful. It's that right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, how do you like that?
I love it. This one isn't mine. One of my. What's the name of this knife, guys? In the comments, you guys. I'm always forgetting names, but
you have it.
I have the knife here. I forget it.
And that's the exact version I want with that micarta.
Awesome. You know,
gorgeous,
have you ever handled a Hogue K320 or K230, whatever? It's one of those.
I'm not sure I have.
The ergonomics are really good on that knife, and the ergonomics on this knife are great for like on the handle. Terrific. Like you don't need to. There's no space for your finger here, but you don't need it. I love it. It's a tank, dude. If you like tanks, like this thing feels like it could go to work. Feels like it could go through concrete or something. I don't know.
Terry, I have not seen the Caladan yet, but I'm on a list to see it at some point. And
I like that he did the jigged titanium for that. I really like jigging, period. But you put it in a modern knife. Oh man.
Oh yeah, dude. I have one of these that's jigged.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Lots of jigging.
Yeah.
Getting jiggy with it.
Boomer. Now you are showing your age.
Clip it. Yeah,
I'm gonna hurt all of you now. Come on. Miguron is doing some cool stuff. Yeah. So Richard Kasner, you know how I've been bragging about the Moyarl, right? I just want you guys to dream of a Moyarl in titanium. Because it's gonna happen.
What's the Moyarl? Which one is
that knife right there in front of Brent?
That is the
best budget knife in like years.
Really?
The best budget knife in years.
Dude, it's really good.
It's $45 for 14C and G10. It has a mad D10.
Wow.
Fantastic knife.
It's really good.
Yep.
Really good. I love it. I like both sides of their knives right now. So
what is? I'm sorry, I gotta back up for 1 second and just ask you, what is that Kirby Lambert in for mod work, or is that just?
So this is one of the. I do get knives through mod work to like check out, but one of my like closest knife friends, Chris Cole, is a Canadian, so he sends me all his knives. I send him all his knives taken apart, and we formed a friendship through it, and. We call it the Gunmetal Underground, and we're going to turn it into a knife company one day. So
nice.
we get all these knives across the border. So
wow, look! I mean, I'm just going to sign off, and you guys, I'm going to leave. I'm gonna leave and you two just take the show over. Apparently.
Oh,
Michael Morgan, the firebomb.
this wouldn't be the first time I've been told I talk too much.
Wow. No, you talk plenty. It's just Michael's telling me I'm the bad guy. So and ugly apparently. So
lucky for me, Chris has awesome knife taste. So like these are both his, and he lets me take them out, look at them. You know, I have to take them out to take them apart. And yeah, so at any given time, I have a bunch of Tori Casey's knives, or because I mod a bunch of his knives, or am modding a bunch of his knives, and the other one is Chris Cole. They both have their own VIP baskets. There's 2 VIPs of Dark Matter Mod
the
Shop.
VIP.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna jump in here. I'm not gonna say when I'm doing the giveaway, but we're gonna go ahead and put the thingamajigger up here. So our word tonight is junkie, #junkie with a capital J. You may start putting that in the chat. We'll do the giveaway here in a little bit, but a little caveat. Number 1, U.S. mailing addresses because it's a locking knife. And number 2, you got to be here till the end, guys, because if you're not here, you can't pick.
We're going to take this one deep. We're taking it deep into the night.
You cannot pick which one now. We're not going that deep. I'm pooped, man. What's wrong
Casey,
with
you just said number 2, and then you said pooped. Jeez, man. What's on your mind?
I got to go, Bob. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, gosh. It's getting weird in here. Oh, goodness. So, Bob, there is another really important, not important, but another question I wanted to ask you that I haven't got to ask you yet.
Yes, sir.
So, where we heard about where your knife love started. Where did sort of the martial arts kind of love of that kind of stuff sort of intersect there?
I did. I was never into sports, never an athlete or anything like that, but I got into martial arts in my early 20s. And then when I moved to New York City, I was checking out new schools to go to, and I went to this place, Anderson's Martial Arts. If anyone lives there, I highly recommend you check it out. It's still there. Great school. And Casey is the poop. And the class I went in to check out, they started knife sparring. And I was like, oh my God, this is my place. And they taught Filipino Kali there. So that's how I got involved with knife martial arts, the Filipino stuff. I love it, and I still do it.
So you're the Doug Marcaida, whatever his name is, of the knife YouTube business. Right?
I think Doug Marcaida is the Doug Marcaida.
Yeah,
he's pretty amazing. But
he is.
I love it. I love it. I've always, I was like, they still teach people how to fight with knives. How cool is that? You know, it's funny because whenever I mention it on a video or something, I inevitably get someone saying, well, I would just shoot them. I'm like, yeah, I know about guns too. Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm talking about. But yes, I would shoot them. Yes. What do you do if someone breaks into the house? You're going to stab them? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Probably.
I just stab them and then shoot them.
I just recently started throwing knives because I took an old desk and I just left it out by the garbage, and it sat there for longer than expected. So I started throwing knives at it, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm figuring this out. It's fun.
That's awesome.
Sorry. Woo. Okay.
Where did Casey go for a sec? We lost Casey.
I'm up past my bedtime. No, I'm kidding. No, I get up real friggin' early these days, and since I don't do caffeine at night, it's starting to kick. If I do, I'd be up all night, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's the whole point. That's why
I don't want to be up all night.
These delicious caffeinated seltzers.
103 folks in
here.
Button
locks.
Cool.
Oh yeah, let's talk about button locks.
Button locks.
They're obviously. I mean, I've got this one. The results on the way, and the Ziphius is on the way. So, I mean, high-end button locks for days coming up. So
I want to ask you guys, I think you have more exposure, but I really like on this CJRB Pyrite,
right?
Oh, yeah.
I like that it's a little notch carved in there. It's got, I'm not showing it very well, but it's like a hard cut cup that the thing sits in instead of the conical sort of groove, you know?
Right.
What do you guys? Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, That's a better. Oh, that's so much cooler than mine. I love
This
That
was
is
the
cool.
White Mountain exclusive.
that. Is
Okay.
sweet. So
Love this knife.
I think that having that little notch cut out instead of like the
Yeah.
long conical groove, it seems to be really strong.
Right.
Thoughts?
Like, yeah, I agree.
I have not heard people coming in saying that one's been failing on them. We've had other brands that have been in here and people say, "Oh, that one failed. That one failed." But
What have you been hearing, Casey? What have you been hearing is failing?
Well, I've heard some people with a few Kaisers, and I've heard of people with Vostids and
The Vostids,
yeah. And so I had the Vostid Valkyrie in here, and it
I thought
failed.
you were going to say the raccoon.
It
I was
failed
like, no,
extremely
you don't.
easily, Bob. That's I keep telling people were busting my chops about it. I was on a notebook, okay? I was hitting literally 100-page notebook, tapping it, and it failed. I don't believe in whacking a knife. Everybody keeps calling it spine whacking. I was tapping it. That's Bostid's got some work to do. But and I think most of the Kaisers have been absolutely fine. I just had the Clairvoyant in here.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful knife.
Absolutely. Yeah. Very, very nice.
My buddy gave me a bad review.
Today,
that's like right on my trajectory of knives, like a button lock from Kaiser. Like that's something I would definitely be into.
Well, it's $161, that one.
Right, and that's a pretty good deal, dude.
Yeah,
but I got a bad review from one of my buddies. He said he hated it.
Gotcha.
And so I stayed away from it for a minute.
Hey, Brian, everybody say hi to Mr. Blue Creek.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Brian.
21% off right now, guys. Go check it out. Go to bluecreekknives.com/knivesfast. Check it out. Helps.
I even wrote it on my note card. I'm going to check it out after this.
There you go. Make sure you go /knives. No, I'm just kidding. But if you do that, I get a little help there. So
yeah. I will.
No,
I will.
With you. You're an enabler. Yes, he's absolutely an enabler. Okay, so let's talk about. Have you guys heard Brian's new? So he had to give up the the Knife Nerd box.
Yeah.
But he's basically giving you a Knife Nerd box on his site. If you go, it's called what's it called, Brian? But you go on there and you click on this special item, and basically you're paying $40 for a knife, but you don't know what you're getting.
That's
and
cool.
Brian picks the knife and sends it to you. Now, why that's better for him than the Knife Nerd box is for you, it might be an X knife. And when he runs out of that one, he can give the next guy Y. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It allows him to have flexibility.
It's like less coordination that he needs to do. Which
instead of having to go buy
moving 100 to get these boxes.
Right. Instead of trying to buy 120 of the same knife. Good luck.
Yeah.
Just wasn't working.
That's a lot of fun too, to not know what's going to come.
Surprise knife. Yeah. EDC Surprise Me is what it's called. So definitely go check it out. EDC Surprise Me. He's got it at different price levels, so you can check it out wherever your price level is. So I think that's really cool. What?
That is cool.
What are you laughing at?
The boomer comments are just like not stopping, huh? That's a thing.
I have to fly. I'm just gonna have to sign off, man.
The thing they don't understand is that
is there a way for me to filter and everybody that's typed boomer in the comments, it takes them out of the giveaway?
I think there is. Well, boomers are the one that did it to all of us. Well, none of us are boomers. They're a generation older than us.
Yeah. And
they're the ones who refuse to let go of power.
I always joke because my parents actually my parents actually my dad was 45 when I was born. So my dad was actually in the World War II generation.
Okay.
And so I don't have boomer parents. I have World War II parents, but my dad's dead, but my mom's still here and she's 86. So I'm about to be 87. So still going. Yeah, it is wild tonight, Kyle. You got that right. It is wild. Everybody's being mean to me. David Iverson says he is a boomer, so not for everyone, but it's fun. Yeah. So if you don't like being surprised, don't sign up for the Surprise Me, because that's what it is. And so I really, greatest generation. You're right. That's exactly what my parents were. but yeah. Yeah, my dad could have told you all kinds of depression stories. Stacy, my dad would tell stories about, we would say something about, turn the heat up, it's cold in here. My dad would go, when I was your age, we had to stick a rock in the fire, and right before we went to bed, we'd wrap it in a towel, put it at the end of the bed, and that was our heater. Like, okay.
I used to have to walk to school on a 90-degree angle. Yep. And 5
well,
feet
you know
snow.
what's funny? Literally, I always bring up my dad's stories when my kids start getting whiny about like school being too busy and blah, blah. My dad literally would get up at 6 a.m, go pick up papers, ride his bike 5 miles to the paper office, pick up the papers, ride them back, deliver the papers, then take his bike again, ride to school, go to school, come home, and then he'd go out in the afternoon and collect scrap metal. Which we all know eventually became World War II bombers and ships for Japan. So, and that's why he went and fought, because he felt responsible for selling all that scrap metal he would gather all the time. But his parents were very poor, and that's how, both him and his brother went out and did all that to make money for the family. So, yep.
I wonder, that's a great question. Like, what the average age in the community is. So, I would say mid
50s to
really.
No, I wouldn't. I think I'd say mid 40s to mid 50s, somewhere
in the knife community.
Yeah, you don't think so?
I would put it lower than that. I'd put it mid 30s.
All right, everybody start rattling off your age in the chat. Let's try to do an unscientific thing here. Anybody
thoroughly unscientific.
If you don't want to tell us your age, please don't. But let's see what kind of mean we get here. All right, we got 28, 36. Tim, are you really 36? Wow, Tim's saying mid 30s. You guys are babies. 56, mid-30s. 47, 53, 35, 20.
There's some young guns
52,
too.
39, 40, 43, 35, 36, 40, 40. 53, 53. There's lots of 53s in here. I am. Hey, Neil Drake. What's up, man?
Nice. Oh, Tip's birthday's in 2 months. Take
60, 42, 45. All right, I'm going to say early 40s.
Yeah, you're
12. Marisol says he's 12. 54, 53, 36, 32.
The OG, dude. Like, there's an OG here then. We can crown an OG.
I don't know. Who is the OG? I don't know. We used to have 1,048. That's cool. I didn't even see what it was. It was Ginger Fisher.
18,
no, wait.
Are you really 18, Kyle? Or not?
Kyle's not 18.
Oh, Frozen.
68.
Not a good Frozen pose though. That's a bad one.
He's like a ventriloquist.
This happens every live. I have to always go.
Well, the good thing is, Tim, is my oldest son is 27. So
is he really?
Yeah. So you're much older, so that's good. 53, 52, 48, 48. Yeah, see, I think it's low to mid 40s.
We got a good range.
Yeah, 33 soon for G-Ball, who said he was 26 earlier. Yeah, 42. Dang Ross says clown. I'm not sure what a clown came in. G-Ball, you look more mature than 33, says Kyle. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Very cool. I actually think that's
yeah, I like that.
Low to mid 40s would be my guess. Connor Rice says 45. It might be a little higher. I don't know.
Sometimes I forget, like I legit forget like how old I am. I have to like look at my ID. Well, like you guys like ever forget? Like,
well, today I had to go to a doctor's office and pick up some records for Trevor, my youngest, and they go, what's his date of birth? And I'm like, I got 4 kids, dude.
Yeah.
So the calculator starts going.
Oh man, I have a 2-year-old. I still have to think about.
So I go. So yes, I if you want to talk about forgetting your own age, I do that. I have to ask my wife from time to time. Well, yeah. So
when I shave off I just grow a beard in the winter, and when I shave it off, I've been doing it about 12 years, and it used to be, Dad, you look 30 when I'd shave it off, and now it's, Dad, you look 40. I'm like, no.
So it's a great age. Like,
my wife actually hates my wife. I haven't shaved mine off in like 10 years because the last time I did, she said, "You look like a baby. Grow that back." And I'm like, okay. Yeah. So, but it's so gray. It's just like, but I have gotten rid of the the beard. We're down to the goatee now. So boomer memory. Thank you, Bludgeon Blade Review. Appreciate you guys. I swear I wish I could take and filter boomer out. Nobody can win that has said boomer tonight. But by the way, speaking of winning, your word is junkie. If you haven't done it yet, do it. We'll probably get there in a few minutes. But we're having fun chatting right now. Bob, if you need to go, just let me know. But
what was that? Oh, that was the harvester, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta give this guy a whirl, you know.
He digs that one. I got a couple of my finches are out right now with another reviewer. I'm like, I want them back. I miss them.
Yeah,
I miss my Hatfield and my 1929er.
Finches, but then I'm back into finches again. I like the bolster versions of the
Yes.
And,
What's the one on top?
That's
one
the
is that?
reciprocity.
Reciprocity. Yeah, I can't even say it right.
Reciprocity. What'd you
I
say?
used to know like every name of every knife, but now there's just so many knives. I just know the company, and I'm like, it's the new one. Like,
This is late April BBR, so later this month, late April. So yeah.
I like the ones with the like you can flick out with your middle finger. Then there's I do like the devil's finger. I wish it was it had some stud or something.
By the way, if you guys like my quiet carry 9, be looking for it. JB Big Red EDC got that in today. I sent that to him. So I got knives all over the place, brother.
These are like the 4, I think. No, there's another one in there I kept. Maybe I gave the rest to my dad.
You gave them to your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good dad knives, actually.
Yeah, I gave him the 1929. He fell in love with it.
Because
it just feels so good.
That's a great nostalgic. There's another great question. Brian from Blue Creek, what's your thoughts on the spiny dogfish? It just came in, so we just got that question. So
is that the Gavco Civivi?
Spiny dogfish, yeah.
That's a pretty cool looking one. I mean, I like Gavco knives in general.
It's a very Gavco looking knife.
I haven't missed yet tonight, guys.
Oh,
no, you haven't.
This
All right, what do you think?
Chris Cole's. So,
what do you think?
Oh, I love it, dude. Actually, I didn't think I would. This is not the look I like normally.
You know what's hilarious is it reminds me of. Does anybody remember the Civivi?
Yes.
The Civivi that was the slip joint that looked somewhat similar to
that.
Yes,
dude. That is exactly what I was thinking.
When I saw it, I'm like, holy crap.
Dude,
I was about to say it looks like a good looking 940.
Appalachian Drifter or something, maybe. Is that it? I don't know, but anyway, Blue Creek knives.
Oh yes, yes, that is the slip joint.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But there's the Spiny Dogfish link from Tim.
Something about dude, it bangs, and it has got a nice little ting. Can you guys hear the ting? There's a little ting on this guy. A little bit.
Not hearing the ting.
I'm not hearing it. It's not coming.
Is that a 3.5 inch?
Fracture. That's the one. The fracture.
I'm gonna move some knives to measure the knife.
VV fracture.
Yeah, it's a little bit longer. Got a nice rack in the
definitely looks like the fracture to me.
All right, it's got a 3-inch cutting edge, about 3.5 blade length.
Bob, Stacy is insinuating that you might have to give up your title because we think Brent is actually.
But I mean, I am a junkie for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not. There's more than one junkie in the world. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. So again, speaking of junkie, if you haven't put that up in the chat, do it. Let's see, how many entries do we have? We have 98 entries and 110 folks in here. So if you have not done it yet, do it. Yeah, please.
Just do it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to or anything. I'm not gonna hurt you if you don't or anything.
I'm not gonna force you to win a cool knife for free.
Yeah, exactly. I will not force you to win. Well,
what
I don't
was
know
that one you were just flipping that you were just
This is another one of the budget Kerans. This one.
Oh, okay, that one. That's a new one, right?
Yeah, it's kind of I call it like the big banter. It kind of reminds me of the banter a little bit, but it's beefy, it's wide, feels like heavy duty. It's interesting, like here, if you see it next to like say their other, like I don't know, it's just beefier than their other budget knives they put out.
Oh yeah.
And I love it. I like it a lot. It's 14C, but my favorite one,
Brent. I love when Brent gets excited, man. It is so much fun.
My favorite Keran budget knife is the Cree, and the Cree is this one, and this one is sick. But this, I put the thumb stud on. So
nice.
But it's normally just a front flipper. It's got a crown spine. It's got a really nice looking blade.
Like the Acre. That looks like the Acre.
Yeah, it's Acre.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Cree. And now they're hollow ground. I just
yeah,
gave
dude.
one away that's flat ground.
And the first one I had gold liners.
Yes.
That were just gross to me. And now they have like the black.
Nothing like some gross liners. Taurus says hit that like button. Yes.
I keep on coming back to these budget beyond EDC things. They had very shiny liners. And I just don't like the whole shiny liner thing.
There you go with the gold. This is the one.
Yeah, there you go. That's the exact one.
I have to ship this. This actually is the first time I've seen gold on a knife where it doesn't disgust me. For some reason, this one looks like an elegant gentleman's knife.
Yeah, it could be taken. There's different you could take it a couple different ways, I think.
Like
we could agree to different. We could agree to disagree.
91 likes, guys. Go hit that like button. Let's get over 100. Come on.
But McGurran, they also have great, like, more expensive knives. You know, I really like.
Awesome, Stacy.
Won 18 giveaways last year. What? You won 18 giveaways. She's God.
She's got the luck, man.
Yeah, she needs to enter the lottery. What is that?
Lottery.
This is like one of the titanium McGurran knives.
Oh, yeah.
Again, I forget it. It's like the Kyrix or something. Kyrix. Yeah, with this compound grind. It's got like I keep this around. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm a knife hoarder. But my reason when people ask me like why I would keep this knife.
Say it is.
I'm a knife hoarder. Yes.
No.
The reason I would like my reasoning for keeping this knife, it is the best example of diamond texture I've ever had on a knife. They're like, it's just perfect. I have that new that's right here. I'll grab it. The new Kung Wu knife.
Oh yeah,
has diamond texture. And
I wish I had gotten that. I was kicking myself for not having gotten one of those.
So basically, it's for the backpack museum of cutlery. That's the justification. You got to have a good example of.
Well, everything. That is my justification always. Is like I'm a design junkie, and that I see little things I like in each knife. That what if I want to go back and reference it? And this is what I say to my boys all the time when they're like, "Dude, you might want to sell some of this pile sitting here." And I'm like, "No,
you might want to mind your own business."
Yeah, right. Why don't you keep that thought to yourself, friend?
All right, I have a funny story for you guys. This is a funny story. So, as of 7:15, my mail had not come yet. Okay, and it usually comes at 5:00 every day. Had not come to any of our neighbors. A bunch of neighbors had their flags up and all that stuff. And now I just went to look to see because I was expecting a Blue Creek package today. And it says, will be redelivered tomorrow. No access to delivery location. So unless that tree fell, Bob, which I don't think it did. No, it didn't. It didn't. My kids would have told me, trust me. But yeah. But I'm broke, Tim B. I'm trust me. I can't buy anything else right this moment. So don't tell me about anything because I'm not buying anything.
God, that's the worst. That is the worst.
I'll be back. I'll be back very soon.
No, I mean, especially if you've like spent money. This has happened to me before where I've spent money on something that I kind of want. And then something that I really want comes and I'm like, why did I?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's
in this case, I spent it on the quiet. In this case, I bought the Quiet Carry 9 and a couple other things. So I'm not.
That's been a love of yours.
I'm so happy with that knife. Dude, very happy.
I bought that knife right before I went to New York.
You bought it on my stream.
I bought it live on your stream, right? And also called two of my friends to tell them that it was live on your stream.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna flash through. I'm not gonna show all this, but you got a huge swag pack tonight. There is Alicord Paracord. There's Said Stevie. There's Lefty EDC. There's Matisfaction. Yes, guys, the rare Matisfaction sticker is in here. Big Red EDC. Blue Creek Knives. Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Knives Fast. You name it, it's in here. There is Butter Knives Fast number 99 tonight. Wow. Look at that. The 99th Butter Knives Fast tonight, signed by Mr. Trev. And then you also got a Smoky Mountain Knife Works cloth and a pack of cards and some kind of 40th anniversary magnet here, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, so those will all be in the pack here. And then Brent, I don't think you've seen this. It's me, Mario Bunny. So there's Mario Bunny, number 39.
That's my favorite one so far. Can you, if she does a Kirby one, I need it. You know,
she
that
did
I'm
a Kirby one. You weren't
did?
here that night. We gave it away. She made it for you, and then you weren't here,
dude.
You broke her heart.
Who won the Kirby Bunny?
Yeah, I will pay for it.
Who won the Kirby Bunny? Sound off if you're here and you won the Kirby Bunny. I don't remember who it was. I just unbound my spiny dogfish. The handle feels a bit small, but other than that, I really like it. Okay, cool.
Focus.
But yeah, so that's your bunny tonight. Is that one? Yeah, I think it was either 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was either 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't remember who it was that won. It was somebody.
I didn't back. I've backed maybe one of Kung Wu's Kickstarters. I tend to get mine off of the secondary. I am impatient, and it's got to be a real good night. I'm not saying it needs to be like such a bang.
Oh, it was the 9K giveaway. It was the 9K giveaway, and it was Joseph S. So you would have to try to bargain with Joseph S.
I just got a few stickers.
Did I take a picture of that one? Let's see if I did. I sometimes take pictures.
A picture of it will suffice. I'll hang a picture of it up on my wall. But I got some.
I don't know if I took
Kirby
one or not. If I didn't,
come out. Look at that.
If I didn't take one, I'm sure Ashlyn did. There it is. I did take a picture of it.
Best character, dude.
Best character.
What is that from?
It's like a Nintendo game. It's like a Mario style game. He's one of the characters in the Nintendo world. But
all right, and he's got a knife. By the way,
one of his
I love him.
Like he can turn into Zelda, get Zelda's powers, and yeah, dude, it's like
Brent.
Sick. Send me that picture.
We'll do
a poster in here.
There you go. I'm still trying to get her to make something that we can make a sticker out of. We got like a Killer Bunny one, but we'll see. All right, and then I'm not going to show you the knife or anything that goes with it because you get to pick, 1 through 3.
That's fun.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's cool to have. It's cool to have options. So,
can I show you guys something ridiculous?
Yeah, go for it. Let's see ridiculous. I like ridiculous. So real quick while he's doing that, guys, if you haven't entered yet, do it now by #Junkie, and we'll do the drawing here in just a moment. But let's see what Bob's going to show us.
When you asked me about new knives, I totally spaced this, but I got this like
spacing. It's not allowed.
3 weeks ago, but.
What?
This is the Work Tough gear.
Holy crap!
Who's on Predator Bowie? So it is
Jinx.
It is. Awesome.
Yeah, you owe me a soda, Brent.
So I mean, you were asking before about influences.
How much does that friggin' weigh?
Predator was a huge one. A mere almost 2 pounds.
That's awesome.
It is big. It is ridiculous. I've vanquished a few bottles with water. I've chopped a couple of logs. These Work Tough gear knives.
Is that hollow?
Awesome. No,
it's flat.
Dude, what do those run? They have to be mad expensive.
This is $300.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
I just want that for fun.
It is
holy crap!
It is so ridiculously sharp. I mean,
Yeah, you look like Scab doing that. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, Scab, of course, is my main influence. I saw him. I think he had this on the first run. This is from their second run. And I was like, oh, my God, when does that come back out? Because Predator really did have a huge influence on me. And
imagine having 2 of those.
Influenced by that.
It would
get another. Just you can walk around with one in each hand.
Yeah, right. Because any man who would do less is less than a man.
Bob, you are over 50, so you're gonna experience fatigue from holding that.
I know. Well, I gotta have something to, show all the young bucks I can still swing with the best. Yeah, I love this, man. I love that sculpted handle, man. It's
so sick. I love how it probably wraps around your hand real nice. Yeah. Right into your palm right there.
And I can put that in the we'll never actually use it drawer. But
I've got many of those.
That's funny.
Thank you for humoring me, guys.
seriously? Keith, do you want one of those?
Love that.
Yeah, I think Keith, that could be your new unboxing knife, Bob.
Wow.
Can you imagine? But you actually just like take a big swing at it, and you review the product in whatever shape it comes out.
Yeah, exactly. I just cut my new military 2 in half.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this drawing real quick, and then we can chat until you guys are sick of it, and then we'll go. So if you haven't, you got 10 seconds to do #Junkie in the chat. Again, U.S. mailing addresses, guys, like I said earlier. Hey, Dre Oliveira, but U.S. mailing addresses, a letter opener. Everybody's saying it's a good letter opener. There are, how many entries, Casey? 102 entries and 111 people in here. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, let's see who our winner is.
Saw some of the homies.
Let's do this. We got a couple of junkies right there at the end. David Iverson.
nice.
All right. Very, very cool. David is a longtime supporter of the channel and an awesome dude. Channel member, of course. Very, very cool. Awesome. David, what number do you pick? 1, 2, or 3? And we will see what knife you have selected.
Big Jimpin's definitely my favorite name.
Oh, it's Big Jimpin. Did you get the answer? The answer to your question is on the Pony Stout sometime in April. I don't know exactly when yet, but only at White Mountain Knives. That's where they will be.
Fire that knife.
Yep.
So you guys gotta like just take like go listen to real
pretty.
Reviewers because like I always just like shout praises to my friends.
Yep.
But they're true,
David.
man.
Oh, David.
Everybody,
Everybody, go ahead and applaud for David Iverson because he picked number 2.
oh, snap.
And number 2,
what
David's
is it?
going to enjoy number 2, and Bob's going to enjoy number 2.
That means it's a fixed blade.
All right, no, it's not. It's not. It's first of all, we're going to give you this Olight i3T EOS.
nice.
So you get that,
Nice.
but you get a knife that I almost showed earlier when Bob was talking about a certain designer, but I decided not to show it because it was in the giveaway pile, and now I can't get it out of the box. All right, but you ready for this? This is what you got, David. Bam!
Oh,
you get the Dickerson design proponent. There you go.
That's awesome. That's the full size too, isn't it?
This is the full size proponent. So
God,
David
that's
Iverson has. This thing will cost me a mint to ship because it
Yeah.
weighs 8 pounds. No,
Yeah,
not
that thing's awesome.
It's
Congratulations,
It doesn't cost
David.
that
That's an
much.
awesome
But
win.
there you go, David.
And you got like the good colorway too, because
This is the good one.
They did like a second run of them in these colorways, and they're just better than the first ones, I think, in my opinion. I have the one.
No switcheroo. I don't do no switcheroos. You're crazy.
Yeah,
I
right.
gave him what was number 2. Number 1 and 3.
Is there a pin on that? Do they still do the pin?
Yeah, the pin's in the box here. Let's
I just see that pin, bro.
Yep. Here it is. Little pin. You know about that, Bob? You can screw it in here, and it becomes sort of a fixed bladey thing going on.
Yeah. I just got 2 mini proponents.
I didn't even know they made mini proponents. That's awesome.
They're
thing
pretty
is
sweet.
just-
They're still pretty bulky.
This thing wants to drop on your finger. It really
I have
does.
one, and
What do you think, David?
About it.
Wow, thank you. Good. All right.
Good.
Nice.
I was hoping David wouldn't go, oh my gosh, that thing is huge. So that's what's coming your way, my friend. Very, very cool. So you get all this stuff. Very cool, David. So
That little OLED is pretty sweet too.
Yeah,
dude,
I like the
that's
color
like
of
one of
that
my
one.
favorite ones. It could take
Unopened.
it could take a AAA or one of the like what's the word for the other type of
Rechargeable.
yeah.
Oh, I don't think this one does the recharge. You can do
I'm
the
pretty
i5.
sure you can switch between them.
Can you?
Maybe I'm the false advertiser.
I don't know. Maybe you
Don't
can.
listen to
I
me,
don't know.
dude.
Hey,
I throw like semi facts out there and let people finish it. For me.
Those lights that are kind of squarish.
Yeah.
What are those? Are those as sweet as they look?
Oh,
either of you know?
Hold on, give me a second.
I'm definitely a flashlight noob. You can tell because I don't say torch.
I have a lot of flashlights, but they're just like regular. I'd say like that.
Hold on, Dave. I'm trying to find it. Bob, give me a second.
I'll grab my square flashlight too.
No, he's talking about the
Give me
arc
one.
film.
What am I talking about? What's it called?
It's called the Arkfeld.
Arkfeld.
What did I do with it?
It's like 1,000 lumens, but
Here.
it looks like something I would actually throw
It's
in my
the giveaway
pocket
drawer.
as opposed to.
It's actually in the giveaway drawer because it's going to be given away at some point.
Oh.
Is that it? There it is.
This I know this isn't what you're talking about, but this is my kind of
Oh yeah,
like there's real small versions.
There you go.
Yeah,
something like this.
this is this one. It looks kind of like a
Now this one,
paper.
Bob.
There you go.
This one, the original was a two-way, and it was either the flashlight or a laser. This particular one is a flashlight or a UV light.
I like that.
And
That
so yeah,
is
there's
cool.
UV. We'll see if there's any creepy stuff on my screen here.
Does
But no, there's the regular.
Oh,
flashlight.
keeping it wholesome.
that have a strobe?
This one does. Yes, it does.
Nice.
I didn't think it does, but it does. I should have given everybody the warning, but I didn't. But yeah, the Arkfeld's pretty cool. I need one. This will be given away. I still need one. I've given away 2 of these now, and I need to keep one for myself at some point.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
These are my
I'm
favorite
starting to feel like I want a flashlight on my person at all time, but they're kind of too round. You know, if it's
Right.
you know,
I've
those
been
are cool.
carrying this one a lot, the i5 T, the same as the other one, but this has got the
on 3.
wow. It's got the pinwheel pattern on it. Very
Oh,
cool.
that's nice.
I love a
almost
good
dropped
one
it
that has like an angle, like it's a right angle.
Yeah,
so
that's
this one
pretty
you can
cool.
throw in your pocket or on a backpack. Yeah.
That is cool.
So yeah, this size is what I go for because I also love like the iPhone baton case type thing where you can like just throw your light in and it has like extra chargers on it, so it just closes and charges like AirPods.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that sick? Yeah, it's got a little
Really
it's got like a
those are really
my
cool.
God.
and they actually work with all the other like sizes except the right angle one. And
Who's the maker of those?
these are all Olights.
Olights,
Another
okay.
flashlight brand I really like is Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically Phoenix PD 36R. I love this light. It's a little bit bigger. I don't know if it's charged, but it's got
That's a pretty decent sized light. I like that one.
It's got a clicky button on the back, but it's also got a second hand button here to like go through your different settings. So once you turn it on with a click, you have more control at the bottom. Yeah, dude. It's like a battery that we're rocking in here.
I've been thinking about them more as weapons, you know, like
dude.
I don't mean just by like cracking people with them, but blinding people so you can run. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's the point behind like the Warrior mini series.
Yeah, dude.
Is they're meant to be more of a tactical light that you can like literally blind somebody with temporarily.
So you can run. You don't have to actually take one of your nice knives out
So
and
I would
someone.
compare that the Warriors to this. This is the one that mounts under a pew pew. And it's you see that it is ridiculously bright. It's got the button on the back.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
And so that's kind of the sort of the form factor. This is actually a little bit bigger than the wow, what did I just do? It turned it's I forgot it has a green laser.
Oh God, I love lasers.
Dude. I want a laser, so like a powerful laser. I don't have one.
This is fairly powerful. It's super bright in here. Yeah, it's very powerful.
Yeah.
Shine it to the dark side of the basement and you can see
My favorite's attached to the garage door.
But I've been meaning to give that one away too, and I keep forgetting it's in here. But anyway, have EDC the Olight baton for about 2 years. Yeah, I carry the Olight. Is it the Baton 3 Pro is the one I carry a lot. I like that one a lot.
This thing, it's not like baller as in like the materials. You know, you could go baller in 2 ways. Like baller, like it's got dope settings and stuff, or baller like it's like Zerkutai with
right.
And I don't have any like Kev like EDC has all like Flashy
it.
flashlights. Flashy.
I almost let this come towards an end and forgot to blame you for something.
What? What
My
are you?
Padres lost their first 2 games, and it's your fault, man.
Yeah.
You work for MLB Network. You
All my
jinxed
fault,
them.
dude. I
Dang it!
I
They
took-
won last night, yesterday, and their games just started.
Yeah,
right
I'm not
now.
out of the fire yet, there, dude.
No, I hear you.
I have 2 more weeks.
I hear you,
My
man.
package is, yeah, for some reason my package wasn't an opening day package. Like
Oh, it's
I worked on an opening day package. But
yeah, and I know exactly what you mean when you say pass-through package. I trust me, I've been involved in that stuff many times.
it
So
needs to get redone. So
yeah, you better hurry up, man. Stop screwing around.
my production schedule is 2 more weeks, and then I'm back to like, oh, dude, I'll have some breathing room. I have nothing.
Right. Understood.
So
Bob, is this a busy time of year for you, or
Dude, it's been absolutely brutal. Today was like today around 2:00 was my first bit of breathing room myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been
Have you
it's
been
been
working
awful.
from home, or have you been going to the
No, I've been I never stopped going to the office
Yeah.
because I'm also in production, and there's no there was not
Yeah.
an opportunity for me not to
Yeah,
go.
Yeah.
certain
People
personnel have to be
still-
there, like on
Yeah.
site. You know?
right?
Yeah.
People still look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them I get to work from home that I only get to work from home 1 or 2 days a week. They're like, "What?" Because
Dude,
so
I'm
many
just
people
trying to
are
get it
working
up
from
to
home.
2. I just
I'm in the office 3 days a week, and it's like, yeah.
4 days.
I mean, I feel. Yeah, you are correct, Dopey. I have been a Padres fan for probably, you could say, a little over 40 years. And yes, I have seen a lot more losing than winning. So
I'm a Yankees fan, but I'm also an Islanders fan. So you see, like, I get both sides. I'm not normally when you're a Yankees fan, you're a Rangers fan, and if you're a Islanders fan, you're a Mets fan. You know, there's
okay.
Jets
So
fan, you know?
so would you guys like to see why we call Tim S the O father? So this let's see if you can see it. This is Tim's
Dude.
cabinet of just O lights.
Wow.
Man, here we go.
Dude, whose is that?
Tim S. Here, let me see if I can get it up on the screen here.
Now, if I weren't ridiculously into knives, I'd say, "What do you need all those flashlights for?"
Dude,
but I understand.
Just like it. It's really just like it. Actually, it's a little bit different. Like, I don't know. It's hard to put into words. Like, I feel like I've fallen down the flashlight hole for sure, but I'm nowhere near the end.
I'm beginning to fall down the hole, but I'm definitely not in Tim's hole.
I think mine's a small and limited hole. Yeah, you're not.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
You're the worst, dude.
No, but the thing is, I didn't even go there because
how could you not go
I'm
there?
not that guy.
You said it.
I'm not that guy. I didn't even
As
go there
soon
till
as-
you
neither
started.
am I, but as soon
Till
as
you
said
started
that,
laughing. Till you
yeah, I'm
started
definitely that guy. I'm definitely
tackling your
the
butt
super-
off. All right, here we go. Can you
Sorry.
see this better now?
Oh my god,
I'm done.
Shut up, Brent.
that is very impressive.
Shut up. All
All right,
right.
I'm done. Dude, it looks like a refrigerator, like full of seltzers. So
Well, then
Not a refrigerator full
maybe
of
Tim
seltzers.
Tim S is the one to ask.
yeah.
If I want something small and pocketable, but bright and like offensively bright with a strobe, which one do I get?
Oh gosh, I hate all of you. Everyone. I hate all of you.
It seems like Tim S would definitely be able to give you the answer to that because there are so many answers to
Hey,
that
Tim,
question.
what's the answer? If you could even hear him when I got screaming and yelling there.
My recommendation is like a Raylight pineapple. I really like that.
I think, yeah.
That's I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one I don't have with me right
Yeah,
now.
see,
I do have it right
I should run up and get my Baton 3 because
I have the Baton 3 right here.
I think Freak Show is correct, but Baton 3 Pro is the one I have, and I just
3 right here, baby.
Yeah, the Baton 3 is smaller, shorter than the Baton 3 Pro. The Pro, yep, there you go. So Tim has said, Bob, the Baton 3 is a good small light.
Okay,
I just want to show you this light.
Pro is longer.
I found my little pack here.
I hear a lot of people talk about the Baton, or the Baton 3, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great knife.
Oh, I was looking for this knife forever, dude. It was in my pouch.
Which one?
This is the Electrician. I got it as a Secret Santa gift. I put a clip on it. And it's
nice.
This Army knife. But this is the Raylight, pineapple Raylight. Raylight pineapple. It's very small. Mine's dead. It's been sitting in this pouch for a long time. But you can get it in aluminum or titanium. The titanium one is great. It's really close, similar to that popular one. You guys will know what this is called. I don't. I forget. It's like something. The one that Kev like made famous. You know what I'm talking
Dapper.
about?
The Dapper.
Dapper. Yeah. So it's similar to the Dapper. These two are just look into them. They're pretty cool.
Okay.
They're like real thin. Like the batons are a little bit thicker. These are like thin, like almost like a pen type of size. You know?
Yeah.
A little bit thicker than a pen, I'd say. Oh, dude, this is like one of my favorite. This thing just has a double knife in it, and
the other one I would recommend in that kind of size, but is the Streamlight MicroStream USB. I love that.
I used to have a MicroStream, and then I let the batteries explode inside of it.
Oh, that's not good,
dude. That has happened to me on like too many things.
That is so annoying.
The Baton 3 shuts off before lighting you on fire. I got a hole in my pants that tells you it doesn't. But anyway,
too many things being said tonight that I can't make fun of. Baton 3, do you recommend? Oh, that's cool. There's different colors, right? Like I have a red baton that I love. It's red and copper.
Oh gosh.
Stream USB.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
Got lots of suggestions in the chat.
Yeah.
The Warrior Mini 2 is the one that burned a hole in my pants.
Oh, snap.
So I still wear those pants with the hole in them. So
my buddy bought a Dapper.
I'm a tightwad.
You know, Worthington EDC comes on my channel sometimes.
Yep.
One of my close college buddies. He bought a Dapper and he couldn't get it to turn off, so it set on fire. Like it malfunctioned in a way. And something about the Dapper that I don't like, why I would recommend the pineapple over it, the Raylight, is that this is like a closed body flashlight, so you can't remove the battery. And it's a USB-C charge, like you do just plug a cord into it. But this is just like you charge the battery by itself. You could take it apart. So if there's ever an issue with the battery, it doesn't just have a meltdown. It had a complete meltdown. You had to throw it in a trash can and just watch it catch on fire. It was insane.
Oh man,
Luckily,
David, thank you. You didn't need to
paying
do
attention
that.
to
I
it.
was joking about the postage, man. I got it covered, brother. You didn't need to do that, but thank you so much. I was having a joke.
But I'm glad you did.
Yeah, but I'm glad you did. Yeah. Exactly.
So I got
David,
that
don't forget to email
i3T
me.
EOS.
Yeah, so that's the one. That's the one I was just holding up. This is the i3T EOS.
Okay.
So, jeez.
You got to start to segment the light junkie or something.
The light junkie, yeah. So this is a very good light. I really enjoy this one. I'm not running a 14440 battery in it, but I probably should get one and do that.
14440.
Yes, I'm watching the chat. What are you talking about? I've been reading the chat, you bunch of peoples.
He did
Offensively
say,
bright. Who said offensively bright? Oh, he said not offensively bright.
Oh, I thought he said offensively bright.
Oh, I would like offensively.
Oh, you would
bright.
want offensively.
I do have a tiny one.
Well,
the
so
noisy
what-
cricket
so
from.
maybe that's why. So is that why you said the Baton 3 freak show?
Yeah.
Bunch of people.
So the Baton 3 Pro is here. I'm gonna go get that one. Talk for a minute. Where'd Brent go? He left. Hold on. Hey, co-host, talk for a minute. I'll be right back.
I have no place to put these.
He's not listening. All right, Bob, you can talk for a minute. I'm gonna go get the Baton 3 Pro.
All right, so I have a what I got. I got a night core something that's really bright. It's got an awesome strobe on it, and that's the most I've ever spent on a flat. Oh, look at those. Yeah.
So Lumen Top makes some lights. The EDC 18 I like. It's interesting. It's different. It's got like a button that always stays lit up, but it stays lit up for such a long time, so you can always see it at night, which is cool.
Is that a tritium or something?
No, it's actually just like an LED light. It's pretty. Oh, sorry, it's pretty bright. But this one is the one that's funny because it's so tiny. I don't know if I have this one charged
Take
right
care,
now.
Stacy.
Bye, Stacy.
Oh my God, that's teeny
But
tiny.
ready to see the power beam on the double shot right there. Woo!
Whoa, damn.
Woo!
Which one
Does
is
not
that?
last. This one is the GT Nano. It's blinking already. I need to charge it. The battery life on this thing stinks,
How's
but
that?
it is very bright and very small. So, there we go.
This is the Baton 3 Pro, and
Oh,
this
so the Pro is a little bit bigger then?
Pro is longer. Yeah. So here's All right, so let's see if I can do this. This is the i3T, and this is the i5T. The i5T is the double A battery size. The i3T is the triple A battery size.
Okay, right.
And so here you go. If I can hold these where you can actually see, that's the double A one, and that's the triple A one, and that's the Pro. And the Pro is bigger but bright.
That's bright, and that's got a strobe too, right?
Yeah, let's see. All right, hold your eyes if you don't like strobes. I thought it did. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I also like when a flashlight is like this Nightcore that I have, which I like when they're simple. Like you don't have to click through a whole bunch of things to get.
This is my MicroStream, Streamlight MicroStream USB. This thing is beat to crap and back, but it works.
That's nice. I like the anodizing. And what's that?
This is the Astrolux.
Astrolux
FT03 Mini, but I got an extension put on it because it could just end like right here, or you could get a bigger battery put in there.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
But it's a great flashlight.
The one,
my brightest flashlight by far.
The one I have for outdoors is the Marauder Mini. I have that upstairs.
Dude, you got
that thing will light up your whole backyard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tim, how many lumens is the Marauder Mini?
Olight UI.
It's a lot. Yeah, it is. It's the Olight UI is. It's. Wait, hold on.
Got a green
light. I kill this one. It's low, high, and then strobe. Wait. Well, I'm not the one you want to demo it. Get Jeremy to tell you. I just know how to.
What's this?
All right, so I'm either gonna get the Baton 3 or that flat one. Looks cool. I know it looks cool, but what's that?
The flat one's on my list too. I don't have
the Arkfeld. Yep.
Yeah. The only thing is I can't spend knife money on a light yet.
Agreed.
I'm just not quite there yet.
Yeah, I've yet to do that really. Like get like a oof. That's a step. Like what other like categories are like that? You know, like
watches are like that.
Watches, fidgets are like a group. I think. Like, are there any other groups that kind of go in there? Like I know watches is a good one.
Bright enough, Bob.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You're burning a hole in your back wall there.
Yep.
See.
Yep. So we got the flashlights going on.
I didn't know. Get the Arkfeld when they have a sale.
Yeah.
Arkfeld.
Yeah, that's the flat one I was showing, right? Okay. Yep. It's like an Amazon Fire TV remote. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It also looks like it might sit in the pocket the way I like it better. Like I just don't like too much stuff.
I will say, and if I don't think I'm wrong saying this, I'm pretty sure I'm correct. The UV one I think is thicker than the laser one. The one that's got the laser is a little thinner, I think, is what I read. But this is still fine. It carries fine for me. It's not a problem whatsoever.
Well, it looks like a little Microtech or something.
Yeah. That's a great example. One point to make, like the Baton 3 has the double way clip. You know what I'm saying? When the clip
so you can put it on the bill of your hat,
which is the number one thing I
love that.
Me too.
The only thing with the Baton 3 Pro is it does it goes all the way to your head.
Yeah,
it hits your head. But the i3T is the perfect hat light for me.
Yeah.
It's the one. Of course, I can't get it on there right now, but yes, perfect.
Did you guys ever see the Jerk?
Yes. Dude, I literally met my neighbors with like a flashlight on my hat, like, and they're like, "Who is this guy?" Like,
what is happening? The Marauder is upstairs, Demonoc. If I want to blind people, I'll bring it up, but I've had to warn my kids, don't mess with that thing unless you're paying attention to where you're pointing it, because that thing is bright as all get out.
A hole I'm falling down right now is little like razor blade folders, but like scalpel ones.
Ooh, yeah.
Dude,
that's cool.
And then I mod them a little bit. I put like a little bit of a nail nick right there to help get it out, and then I always put a clip on it so I could like clip it somewhere. I don't like things floating in my pockets.
Can you just get the scalpel blades easily?
Yeah, they're number 27. You can order them right off of Amazon, and
Nice.
they come off really easily. This design actually comes off too easily. I have another one somewhere that's very, very similar. So this is like the only knife I bought at the New York Custom Knife Show, and it's not custom. It was at Reich's table, so I bought 2 of these from them. But it's not even like a Reich knife. It's just like a no-name knife, but it's well made. If it's at their table, it's gonna be well made. It's probably made by them or something, just not branded by them. Yeah, so little blades like that.
Yeah, and by the way, Bob, some of these, like for example, the Arkfeld and the Baton 3 or Baton 3 Pro are magnetic, so you can, like if you're working, you can stick it wherever. Because and what brought that up is somebody said in the chat, Carco, that if you have to use both hands, the Arkfeld feels good in your mouth, but you can also you can clip it on you can magnetize it to something or whatever. Now these have tail switches, the i3T and the i5T, and you can't.
I like a good tail switch.
Right.
It's just like real clicky. I didn't mean it that one too.
Golly freaking
I can't stop. They do those little blades I just showed do come with a lot of replacement blades, and they've like almost replaced. I use a ton of X-Acto blades for work designs. It's almost replaced them for me because they're always
wow.
Okay, the only thing about the Baton 3 is clipping it to your cap shreds your bill after a while. Okay, that's according to David Iverson, so good to know. I don't have a Baton 3, I just have the Pro, and I haven't really, but what he's saying is these ridges,
I see what you're saying. These
ridges, right, shred your hat after a while. Yep,
right here, and they're ridgy. They're ridgy.
Ridgy.
Look at that. Listen.
Yep. Well, guys, we have gone way over, so I've kept Bob longer than I told him I would. So
it's been a pleasure, man.
Good. We need to have you on more regularly. It's a lot of fun to have you on. You really are a fun dude to spend time with, and
feelings mutual.
Yeah, it's really cool. And we almost forgot this before we go. Show backpack the fixed blade that you were showing that has your name on it there.
Oh,
you did a pre-order on a fixed blade with hog tooth knives.
Hog-tooth knives, yes. So this
awesome,
is
dude.
It's for the people who ordered them, they're gonna get the logo a lot smaller. They're gonna have a serial number, and the liners are a different color.
Now, is that something you think you'll continue to do? Almost like
a
collab, like with your brand, which is.
It is. This is the Nova one. We sold 25 of them at a. Well, they're all handmade in Massachusetts.
Is that your design, or did they design it for you?
No. So the blade is my design, and then then it's based off of his platform. He's been selling these for a long time, and I've carried it for a long time. And I was like, this is a perfect size, perfect handle. Can we do a different blade? And so we're going to do more of them.
Is it kind of like an exclusive blade shape to you?
Yes. This Bowie is one that I drew up.
Nice.
I'm sure it's existed in history before. Something that looked exactly like that, but
you handle like the selling of it though.
Yes. Right.
That's awesome, dude. I think so you said you're planning on doing more of that type of stuff down the road.
Yes. Awesome. So this is the Nova 1. We're going to do a Nova 2. It's going to have a different blade shape. I've just been working on it now. I'm excited about it.
Would you ever do a folder, dude? I think that's great.
Thanks, Officer of NAFS. I appreciate it. And David, thank you. Everybody's ready to go, man. You can tell.
I'm staying here forever.
Forever. Well, I'm going. You can stay. I gotta go to get ready for bed.
I haven't even
get Mr. Iverson's package ready to go, and I'm in the office all day tomorrow with all kinds of stuff to do, and then I probably got to come home and cut a tree down if I can get it all figured out. So
nice.
If it hasn't already fallen down in the driveway by then.
Dude, the lush is sick.
He wants Tree Stabbing Troy wants a warnie, Bob.
Yeah, that's going to be the Nova 2 is a warnie.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah. And a stabby one at that. I have a certain angle at the tip that I like on Warncliffs.
Yeah.
And I haven't measured the angle because I'm not a mathematician.
Since you're calling that the Nova 1, maybe you can do me a favor.
Yeah.
Because all of us down here in real Virginia, we keep asking that you guys just form your own state up there.
Oh,
I
man.
think we fund
So-
you though, so
Yeah.
you don't want that to happen.
Wow.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, I agree.
We should be a West Virginia, a Virginia, and a Nova, a Northern Virginia.
Yeah, no
And
doubt.
matter
That's
of
why
fact, Tidewater can have their own state too. Yeah,
that's
I'm
why
up
I
here
called
in
it the
very
Nova one,
Virginia.
because it's not a very permissive environment. So it's kind of a thumbing the nose.
there you go. That's funny. Oh, all right, guys. I got to wrap it up. Brent, I appreciate you jumping in. I know you're super, super busy.
Oh, dude, I'm so glad I can make it.
Yeah, I am too. You made me nervous earlier when you said you didn't think you were going to be able to make it.
Yeah,
Better.
by the hair of my chin, dude.
Chinny chin chin. Yes, sir. All right, Bob. Thank you very much. And
Brent, it's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah,
really appreciate it. And guys, thank you each and every one of you in the chat. And David, I already got your email, so I'll get this ready. Send you a tracking number here in a little bit. So congratulations, your package is ready to roll here, and
Nice.
And we'll get it headed your way very, very soon. So thanks each and every one of you. And as I get updates on the microburst, I will let you know. I don't really have exactly when they're coming yet, and when I do, I will let you know. And then we've got to figure out scheduling for Jeremy and I, Freak Show, to get them QC'd and out to you guys around my silly my trip to. I'm going to NAB
nice
next week in Vegas. So, or wait, week and a half, I guess it is. Whatever it is.
Wow, dude, you're on a trip.
Yeah, I haven't been on a work trip in like since 2019 would be the last one that I did. So it's really going to be weird, and it's the 100th NAB. So pretty cool.
One day I'm going to get to that show.
I've probably been to 10 of them. So it's been weird not going when you've gone so many times. But
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but this will be my first time back.
I think my boss has been to one. What is the full length of, like, what does that stand for?
National Association of Broadcasters.
Broadcast. Thank you. I just didn't know the right order. But yeah, my boss and my boss's boss have all been, but one day I'll get there. I've always found interest in that, obviously.
You would love parts of it, and other parts you'd be like, yeah, this is boring.
They have tech there too. Like they show
up. There's lots. That's 90% of what there is.
Yeah, which is what I'm interested in.
Everybody's new products, and then there's all kinds of booths where they're showing like motion graphics and all that kind of
new
stuff.
Tracking systems.
Tracking, and
I'm working on StatCast right now with MLB.
I'm familiar with StatCast. Yeah,
interesting.
Yep. So lots of that kind of stuff. There you go, David Iverson. David finally got a killer bunny. It's right here in the package, ready to head to you. Cool. And you got a good one too. Very cool. I think they've all been really cool. So what are you doing? Are you all right?
It's good.
This guy's crazy, Bob. He's crazy.
I know.
I've got issues.
All right, guys. Peace and bacon grease is bamming in. So thanks. Appreciate all you guys. Have a good one. Give us a thumbs up.
All right.
Comment.
See you guys later.
Thank you so much for
Peace
watching
out.
the Knives Fast channel.